The following is a message from NHTSA, Rail Safety. It can be a little frustrating, especially if you're in a hurry or running late, to find yourself at a railway crossing waiting for a train. And if the signals are going and the train's not even there yet, you may feel a bit tempted to try and sneak across the tracks. Well, don't. Ever. To the naked eye, trains often appear to be further away and moving slower than they are, and they can't stop quickly. Even if the engineer hits the emergency brakes right away, it can take a train over a mile to stop. Over a mile to stop. By that time, it's too late, and the result is a potentially deadly crash. The point is, you can't know how quickly the train will arrive. The train can't stop quickly. Even if it sees you, it ends in disaster. If the signals are on, the train is on its way, and you just need to remember one thing: stop. Trains can't. The new normal uniform has a lot of us searching our closets and drawers for men's essentials, like soft knit polos, tees, joggers, and active shorts. Whatever men's basics you need, Mack Weldon has you covered with unmatched comfort and fit. Personally, we put in our order from Mack Weldon. I'm excited to get it because my friends who have got it say nothing but the best about it. Its comfort, versatility, style is good, and the shopping ease and selection is amazing. Mack Weldon promises comfort and a consistent fit with essentials like socks, shirts, hoodies, underwear, polos, or active shorts. From working out, going to work, or on a date, Mack Weldon is for everyday life. Their wide range of customized fabrics can keep up with you no matter what your day looks like. You can also join Weldon Blue, Mack Weldon's free loyalty program. Level 1 gets you free shipping for life, and once you reach Level 2 by spending $200, you get 20% off every order for the next year. And if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep and they'll still refund you, no questions asked. For 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com/peasants and enter promo code PEASANTS. PEASANTS. That's MackWeldon.com/peasants. Promo code peasants for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 788.
Do it live!
And we are here again, joined by Asterios and Scott. They're right there. They're waving. Everyone wave back. Really quick announcement. We're doing a new thing where some of the post shows, select episodes of the DP Post Show that is available through Patreon, will now be available audio only through our RSS feed. So through iTunes, through Stitcher, through Spotify, however you consume audio content, audio podcasts. Look us up on whatever app you use. You'll find us there. If you want more content that you can't get here on YouTube, and you can't afford to be a $10 patron, you can get the audio version of the post show, select post shows, including tonight's.
Yeah. We're not going to have to cloud up your vision with our faces.
Yeah, audio only.
Audio only.
We can get away with stuff, too.
Yeah.
That we can't normally get away with. It'll still be live, available to patrons, the video version, and they'll be able to watch it later. But those of you who are not $10 or more patrons, you want that extra content, it'll be available through our RSS feed. So search us on iTunes, search us on Spotify, any of those apps. Yeah. Do it there. Don't miss it.
100% less ugly.
Speaking of getting away with stuff, I'm liking the new NHTSA sponsorship. Is that
Yes!
the closest sponsor? Is that the closest sponsor you could get to saying the N-word, or what was the
I don't
thinking
think
behind
so.
that one?
Yeah, that's why Billy
No?
volunteers to do all of those ads, actually.
Ben makes me do them. Ben whips me.
What up, my NHTSAs?
I didn't say that.
At NHTSA
is made that ad by, they're smart. All my wrestling podcasts also tell me that a train is going to kill me.
Yeah.
And it's like, they know how to target dumbasses who'll race a train. Me. Now I'm going to have
idiots. Hey, idiots who I know are listening. Here's some important information.
Something is very odd. I don't want to kill your flow, Asterios, but something is odd with your audio right now.
I'll fix it.
You put the odd in audio, Asterios.
I think it's that Asterios is talking.
Now, I've heard Asterios talk before. It's never like this.
Could be the root of the problem.
Check. How about now? Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check.
Now it sounds like the microphone's behind you.
It's different.
Yeah.
It was peaky
You
before.
sounded
Now it's
fine
not.
before we went live.
Okay.
What did you do?
I'll fix it.
Something
all right.
strange.
I would maybe
the
consider
neighborhood.
moving to a different supply closet.
This is the only one in my mommy's house. This is when the laundry.
No, don't do it. Don't do it, Asterios. Don't drink the Downy.
I want my insides to be as soft as my outside.
Yeah.
It's snuggles or nothing.
Is drinking fabric softener for like the less edgy edgelords? Like the super edgy ones, like drink bleach. No, do fabric softener though.
It's for the sweet boy edgelords.
Yeah, I'm a sweet boy.
Well,
Let's do
fabric softener is the antidote to drinking bleach, actually.
Don't tell them that.
So if you drink bleach, just make sure to chase it with some.
Don't believe him,
fabric
guys.
Yeah, is it like a
softener.
chaser for Tide
This
Pods?
is an elaborate joke. Dr.
is a
Fauci
joke.
did not sign off on this.
He didn't not sign off on it
I'm
either.
sure it's going to make it to his desk by Monday morning. It's the world we live in.
You know, fuck. We should get into the news soon because someone sent me a news story while someone sent me a news story right before I went live that is really interesting, and I do want to check whether or not it's true.
Is it on The Onion?
No, it's on CBS News.
Interesting. If CBS reports it, we don't have to fact check.
1, 2. Check. Hello. Asterios Kokodos here.
Did you inhale
How do
helium?
I sound?
You sound like you're on the opposite end of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. This is Honey, I Shrunk Ourselves.
Hello.
We represent the
Adjusting
Lollipop
game.
Guild.
Print every sentence you say. How is that possible?
Adjusting the game. Hello.
Little lower.
less game.
Got me so humiliated. That's gay.
We're going to get there. We're going to get there together.
I don't know if that's true.
That's what family's all about. JP
Adjusting the gain. Do. Adjusting the gain. Do. How do I sound?
You sound very good. I like it much better, the gain.
For some reason, it's stuck on this right now. I blame Asterios.
My fault.
Yeah.
Of course it is. It'd be before
Oh, no.
traveling.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Hold on, I'll fix it.
What?
I'll fix it.
Well,
Update from the ghost about to kill Ben.
Okay, best
I hope everyone has enjoyed the last episode of
Yeah.
Drunken Peasants.
This is the death episode. This is the
Holy
ring
shit.
episode, right? Everybody
That
who
is
watches this has 3 days.
Terrifying.
Yeah, here, we'll give it another shot.
A lot of people
Please.
would like to think that this was
Please do
all
a different
kayfabe.
thing than this.
No, it's great.
Stop
It's
it.
beautiful.
I hate this.
We Stereos really sounds like a mini-man.
Yeah, what is
I hate this. No.
I represent the Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild.
I'm gonna get the goofy giggles.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get
Here we
them.
go.
Called me, sir. It got me so humiliated.
This'll do it.
Yeah, this will
Feel good
work.
about this. Everyone optimistic? Everyone feeling good?
Our stupidity.
All right.
Check. 1, 2. Check.
Check.
So I did see this, and this is wonderful.
COVID drug Trump touted as a cure was developed using cells derived from aborted fetal tissue. Of course.
Oh.
I saw a meme.
Well, that all checks out. I see no conflict of interest there or anything. Next story.
I saw a meme like shortly after Trump got out of the hospital from a right-leaning person, and they were like, what if Trump's blood, now that he's survived COVID, becomes the cure, and all the liberals have to actually take Trump's blood
Like
for the
Jesus.
antidote? And I'm like, yeah, I'll accept that.
Like communion.
I'll gladly take Trump's blood if that's the cure, but you have to accept the fact that Trump is cured right now because of abortions. You little fuckers.
Yeah.
And I've read the scientific data on this, that these were particularly good babies that were aborted. These were going to be the holiest
They weren't
babies.
even bad babies.
Yeah, they're actually Trump was saved by the fetus of aborted baby Jesus.
Is it the better babies they are, the more effective it is against?
Jesus has tried to
I
come
believe
back.
they have better stem cells. Yes.
Okay.
Jesus has tried to come back 17 times confirmed in the last 50 years.
And we keep aborting
yeah,
him.
Roe v. Wade every time. Every time we've knocked that little fucker out, and we've saved his special tissues for moments like this to save Papa Trump.
Roe v. Christ.
Yes.
Hey, can you guys? I just want to make sure. Can you guys hear me before I do this act out? Can you guys hear me?
Asterios,
You are.
We can hear you.
I'm
Your voice
so
is
glad.
absurd.
I'm so glad we have you here live from the high school locker. That
Okay, because I want to say. Row, row, row v. Wade, right up Trump's arm. Abortion, 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 abortion. Make America great again. Something like that. Something like
It's so
v.
much
Wade.
better coming from a munchkin.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll fix this audio.
I'm 100%.
I swear to God, I'll fix.
I'm 100% erect right now. I don't know if I
Absolutely.
should share that with everybody.
Well, it's all those stem cells you've been taking.
Yes. I just started snorting them recently. I don't even think they work. I'm just wasting stem cells.
It just feels good.
He likes
good,
the
man.
drip. He likes the taste of the drip.
That cell drip.
Yeah, the cell drip.
It's like raw Hot Pockets in the back of my throat.
Wow. Fetus flavored Hot Pockets.
Oh, yeah. Like the hamburger ones.
Hamburger helper.
the
I
back
mean,
of
that's
my
what you're
throat.
going to get if you put Biden in the White House.
Oh, Hot Pockets. Fetal Pockets. I saw a thing from Biden today. They were asking about stacking the Supreme Court. And he was like, I'll tell you my opinion on that after the election. It's like, what? Is that okay?
They seem to be, the Democrats seem to be pretty set on until there's an election.
Yeah.
Like
After the election?
It's clear.
I mean, Trump's
but-
doing the same thing. He's saying, like, I'm not going to do any COVID relief until I'm reelected president. So,
Yeah.
and if Biden wins and we have a lame duck president for a few months, he's not going to try at all to do any of that stuff.
Or what if he just, like, out of spite was like, fuck it. Let's give America everything. I'm out of here
I think he would
anyways.
do the opposite. I think out of spite, he wouldn't give anybody anything. If anything, he'd take shit away.
But he'd be spiting the government. That he'd be like,
No, I
"Let's-
agree. It's a good bit. I just the likelihood of it actually happening.
Trumpsters millions,
He wouldn't,
like Brewster's
he wouldn't
millions?
feel spited by the government. He'd feel spited by the people who didn't vote for him this time.
Yeah.
True.
And he'd be like,
Maybe you
fuck
could
you
find
guys.
a way to give relief to everyone who voted Republican.
We're gonna send $1,200 to every person who bought a "Make America Great Again" hat.
Row, row v. Wade. How do I sound?
That's less munchkin-y.
It's less
It's more
munchkin-y.
yelly.
It's too loud? Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
You do have some clipping.
Yeah, the gain seems very high.
Row v. Wade, right of Trump's arm. Abortions, 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 abortions. Help our president come to no harm.
Oh, that's beautiful. The voice,
Pretty good.
the voice could be better, but the song couldn't. It was perfect.
Going down to 2 in
The
my
spirit
game.
could not be better.
I'm at 2 out of 10 for my game.
Okay. It sounds way better.
Asterios, I've been telling people you're at least a 3. Don't sell yourself short.
Yeah, go up to 3.
All right. Keep reading the story. I'm so pissed off.
Go up to 3. Let's do 3. Fuck it.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. Tell me more about this.
The antibody cocktail that President Trump received for his COVID-19 infection and touted on Wednesday evening as a cure for the deadly virus was developed using cells derived from aborted fetal tissue, a practice the White House and anti-abortion rights groups oppose. Last week, Mr. Trump received Regeneron. Is it really called Regeneron? Do they have a regeneration?
It sounds like a robot.
That's a good name.
They got a fucking regeneration robot?
I love Regeneron.
Regeneron Pharmaceuticals cocktail of monoclonal antibodies, an experimental therapeutic for coronavirus that is still undergoing testing and is not FDA approved. Which, by the way, I think Trump's COVID visit cost $2 million.
I believe it, if not more.
That's what I think they said that it was $2 million visit. In nearly 5-minute video posted to Twitter on Wednesday, the president lauded its effects, calling it the key. I think this was a blessing from God that I caught the virus. I think it was a blessing in disguise, Mr. Trump said in the video.
Wow.
What if God's real and he wants you to take all these babies you were killing and make the living people better? Like maybe he's giving us extra babies so we have potions.
Extra babies.
Yeah. He's giving us extra babies.
God's real and he tried to kill me.
Yes. Trump said in the video, I caught it. I heard about this drug. I said, let me take it. And it was incredible the way it worked.
Ooh,
but
that
the way
shit be kicking.
Let me take it. Trump sounds like a fucking like a college kid about to do acid.
Probably more like Molly, right?
Molly.
Yeah.
Let me take it. Let me take it.
Or like experimental pharmaceutical. He's doing like 2CI.
I don't even know what that is. Scott.
We'll talk after.
What? But the way in which the antibody cocktail was developed is at odds with Trump administration's position on stem cell research. The drug's potency was tested in a lab using HEC293 T cells, a cell line originally derived from the kidney tissue of a fetus aborted in the Netherlands in the 1970s.
Oh, okay, so it's Dutch.
So
that
it's not
changes
American.
everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many of you guys have ever had a Dutch baby? You ever had a Dutch baby?
That might be the first funny thing you've ever said.
Yeah.
What?
That was good.
They're like a pancake you cook in the frying pan in the oven, though. It's good.
It's good. It's great.
Said a spokesperson for Regeneron in an email to CBS
Is that
News
when
on
you
Thursday.
put a bunch of watermelon in a clog and then fuck it?
That's my understanding.
How's my sound? How is that?
Perfect.
Better.
Spot
It's
on.
as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah.
All right, hey, it sounds great.
Yeah. The cells were used in testing the antibody candidate's ability to neutralize the virus and help researchers determine the best two antibodies, which now make up the Regen-CoV-2 cocktail, the spokesperson said. So hold on. This baby, they could trace it back to the 1970s?
This baby would be 50 years old now.
Yeah, this baby's older than all of us.
This baby would be the
It wasn't
president
older
of
than us,
Poland
though.
right now.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It was born
Donald Trump
before
had
us, but it's not
murdered it.
older than
This
us.
baby died in the days of
But was it
hippies.
aborted? It was okay.
Aborted.
It wasn't a dead baby. It wasn't a baby that was born and then died.
Well,
it was an aborted fetus,
a
right?
fetus, yeah, of
Yeah, so
course.
it never had
Yeah,
an age.
but
I'm
a
speaking-
dead baby, Ben.
Oh shit!
Look it up.
I'm
It's in
speaking-
the Bible.
I'm speaking from
It's
biblical
in the Bible.
proportions here.
Abortion is a dead baby.
It's a dead baby.
John's. Yeah.
But
Verse 12.
that's crazy that one baby from the 70s is saving our president today. Think of all the babies that could be saving.
They need a
future
sitcom,
presidents.
that 70s fetus.
Hanging out. Ew.
Or how about the ghosts of aborted Muppet babies?
Too far.
I'm in for it.
Oh, okay. That's the line. All right, cool.
I'm in for it.
Too far. Oh my God. Is nothing sacred.
There's no fetal tissue present in the final product. Remdesivir, an antiviral drug Mr. Trump received, also was tested using the HEC293 T cells. Last year, the Trump administration said it would no longer support long-standing funding for medical research by government scientists using human fetal tissue, a move that countered advice from physicians and researchers. The decision was seen as a major victory for anti-abortion rights groups.
Countered advice from everyone smart ever.
If Trump was dying of COVID and a scientist was like, I need to put these live babies in a blender and you need to drink it.
You gotta suck this live baby
I guarantee
dry.
you he
Done.
would do it.
No, I guarantee you he would be drinking. He would be drinking whatever was in the blender before the doctor told him to do it. Like, oh, this looks like a good smoothie. It must be for me. I'm the president.
What was this? This was a baby? Okay.
Oh, it was a baby. It was very good.
Yeah.
It was very, some of the best baby I've had.
I feel like I'm 20
I
again.
only wanted a little margarita. I'm evil. I'm President Trump, you evil man. Happy Halloween. How's my sound?
What?
How's
my sound?
Okay, I know it's the evening, but did you just wake up and are somehow drunk?
I'm sober, Scott. I made too many mistakes in my 20s. But yes, I did just wake up. Thanks for asking.
Are there
Fair
a
enough,
lot of Are there a lot of Trumpkins? I haven't seen any. I don't recall any Trumpkins. Do people like carve Trump pumpkins?
I mean, the president is pretty orange already.
It would fit very well. I bet you could make a good Trumpkin. I kind of want to see a Trumpkin carving contest. Are we allowed to carve Trump into a pumpkin?
No. A Trumpkin is when the president is getting blown while also taking a shit.
No. A Trumpkin is someone who spiritually identifies as Donald Trump. That is a Trumpkin.
Sexually identifies as Donald Trump.
No, that's a Trump sexual.
Oh.
All right, so yeah, this is interesting, but what more can we really say about
We
it?
can say this. I'm glad Trump
More
is
dead Dutch babies.
Okay.
I'm glad Trump is on board with stem cell research and says they're the key. Good job, Trump.
Is he,
Let's
though, or is he
go.
only on board with it when it's him?
Well, that's pretty much every anti-abortionist is anti-abortion until they need one.
They're anti-abortion until their daughter gets knocked up.
Yeah, you see all those moms sending their daughters to get abortions.
And then they kill their daughter.
They try, yeah. I say if you grow up in a family that doesn't allow you to get abortions, you're already dead.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, yeah. So I guess they uncovered a plot to kill or kidnap the governor of Michigan.
Wow.
And it was some local militia in Michigan, and they have arrested, I think, like 6 of them. And here's a little bit about that. Because she was mandating masks, and she, I guess some court tried to overturn it, but she found some old law written in the Michigan State Constitution where she had more authority than most governors.
Some old law that said, it turns out we were supposed to be wearing masks the whole time since 1873.
The FBI learned of the plan through social media. A group discussed the violent overthrow of certain government and law enforcement components.
That's his hands. That's the guy.
That's the guy.
That's him?
That was him.
That was
They should have
him.
arrested him then when
Well, someone get him.
Shot.
Get him.
Attorney General Dana Nessel was joined by officials
Oh my
from the
God, this
Department of
woman
Justice
doing the sign
and
language in the back, she's got a fierce look to her face.
Well, you know what?
She's like hot Sandra Bernhardt.
Yo.
I've noticed that, and you see a lot more of them now because of COVID and everything. I noticed that the sign language interpreters are very expressive. Like whatever emotion's trying to be conveyed through the signing, they show on their face.
Have you seen Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
Yes.
This looks like Shannon Elizabeth and the blonde woman from that movie. I can't remember who played her. I think she was the one that ate the breakfast sandwich and got the farts.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, they look like them. They look very much like them.
Okay.
FBI
Looks like
to announce state
Hey,
and federal
hey guys, just real quick. I have a sign I'd like to give to this sign language lady.
I don't speak ASL.
You're going to jail.
I don't speak American Sign Language. I don't know what that means.
Disgusting.
Could you translate for those of us that don't speak ASL? What is he saying? I don't speak sign language.
Who are preparing to
She's
Well,
doing
lucky
it.
for you,
She's
sign
like,
language isn't spoken.
She's doing the same thing Asterios is doing.
When I
Yeah,
put
she
my
wants to
hand on
fuck.
the Bible
She's
and
into
took the oath of
it.
office 22
She's
months
into
ago,
it.
I knew this job would be hard.
She's about to gag on her own
But I'll be
fist.
honest.
Wow, Billy, how ableist of you.
What?
To take an actual language and misinterpret it into something disgusting.
A ping pong.
Something that disabled
I
people
don't fucking.
use.
I'll do every language.
You're disgusting.
Tacos and burritos. I don't give
Wow.
a fuck.
Oh, sure,
believe you
sure
made
you
fun of
say you
Chinese
do that, but
before
we
me.
only see you doing it now. When we happen to have a young independent woman working for the government And you're just raking her through the mud.
I bastardize the English language
You're
all the time,
disgusting.
and that's my home language.
That's true. He is as offensive to English as to any other spoken or non-spoken language.
Thank you. Among the defendants, Adam Fox, Barry Croft, and some other dickheads.
Yeah, it's... You have to wonder if this was just like a bunch of assholes kind of like getting together, getting drunk, and be like, what if we kidnap the governor? And then it just slowly
Seems
progressed.
like a lot of dudes with white last names.
Yeah, Fox, Croft, Garbin, Franks, Harris, Caserta. That's the outlier. But then their first names, Adam, Barry,
Italian.
Ty, Caleb.
It's Italian, and they're almost white. So
Brandon and Daniel. Several were arrested in eastern Michigan where they met to pool money and buy explosives. Another had already purchased an 800,000 volt taser.
That's a lot of volts.
Wouldn't that? I don't know how much a normal taser is. Is that the normal voltage on a taser?
No, man, that's not like
No,
the dog
that's
collars
high.
we wear.
That's super high.
After we kidnapped the governor, we're stealing the Declaration of Independence. Earlier this year, Whitner drew President Trump's
There's a
ire
treasure
on
map
Twitter.
on the back.
On the back. Donald Trump, liberate Michigan.
Yeah, because remember, in the early days of COVID, Michigan was a hotspot for a lot of the protesting pre-George Floyd, like right-wing protesting.
Yeah. We don't
Just
want
last
to wear
week,
our
the President
masks.
of the United States stood before the American people and refused to condemn white supremacists and hate groups.
Oh my God!
Like these two Michigan
I'm
militia
sorry,
groups.
this woman in the background is killing it right now. I can't
Stand
listen to
back
anything in
and
the
stand
foreground.
by, he told them. Stand back and stand by. Hate groups heard the president's words not as a rebuke, but as a rallying cry.
That's because it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't.
As a call to action.
It was literally a call to action.
Yeah. We all heard
When
it
our
as a
leaders
call of
speak-
action.
I mean,
Both sides.
If the FBI can prove an actual plot to kidnap the governor, then they're going away for a really long time. Decades.
Yeah.
Fuck Michigan.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yes, fuck Michigan!
Lord of
And
Nurgle.
yes, please like the
That
stream.
was- that was Ben's favorite dono.
Fuck Michigan.
More like the get fingered
Dumb
Lakes.
state looks like a hand.
Yeah, it's a mitten. Whenever someone's from Michigan and you ask where they live, they will take their hand like this and point to a part.
From this part.
Unless they're a Youper, but then you already know because they almost sound Canadian when they talk.
I'm this mini.
They do. They do.
I'm this mini.
Their words matter.
Yeah, so they're upgrading the governor's mansion, making $1.1 million, and building a fence. So one thing about the Trump administration is there are a lot more fences built on American land, not quite near the border.
I don't see Trump winning Michigan again. He might win Ohio. Ohio's crazy close in the polls. I do not see that was a total abnormality
But-
where he won a lot of those like Great Lakes, Rust Belt kind of states.
Because Hillary literally forgot to campaign there.
Right. What I don't even know if she forgot. I think she just thought she had it in the bag and thought she didn't need to.
I got him.
Yeah. It was arrogance.
You think Trump's going to lose Michigan, but how many other states are rallying against Trump's enemies in their state and trying to kidnap them? Michigan's very pro-Trump.
Michigan's always been known for having wild militia groups in it. Even when I was a kid growing up near the Michigan border, we'd always hear about the Michigan militia. Actually, I think McVeigh may have had ties to the Michigan militia
Really?
as well. Yeah.
Might have.
There was always kind of this militia, right-wing extremist sentiment among certain groups in Michigan.
Which you don't really associate with Michigan that much, because you think it's pretty. It's like it's the North. It's pretty urban.
It is,
and
but
then you get like weird militia groups.
Ted Nugent's from Michigan, so that's all you really need to say. You know,
Counterpoint.
Yeah, and he carried a badge in Michigan for a little while too. Like he was a law enforcement.
Pretty cool.
Only an asshole.
Like Steven
only
Seagal in Louisiana.
Only a multi-millionaire rock star would be a cop for fun in his spare time. Like you'd
Steven
have
Seagal
you'd have to
and
be
Shaquille O'Neal also.
It's it's weird. I heard Hoist Gracie does that now too. Actually,
Interesting.
Nice.
That's one I would be
guys,
afraid of running into.
Hey, you doing good?
I'm calling it from my phone now. There's a couple of jokes that I don't think got through before. I'm just going to get them out real quick. The first was I said, more like the Get Fingered Lakes.
No, we heard
Perfect.
that
You guys
one.
hear that?
We heard that one. Yeah,
I did. That's very nice. That's
yeah.
a nice
I heard that one.
It's pretty good, right? Exactly.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, look, I wouldn't mind taking a Michigander at that sign language lady.
We definitely didn't hear that one.
Show me everything.
Are we going lo-fi right now?
And it's in quite the state.
Asterios,
how is it sounding?
It sounds like you're in an aquarium.
Like pure ass.
You sound muffled.
I feel like you're in an aquarium.
Oh, he's gone again.
Is there maybe a
All right.
booger or something over the
He's
microphone?
Gone. He's gone. Oh no, he's back.
So upsetting to me.
Oh, that's better.
Good.
You sound better.
That's better.
That's great.
You've got it.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, that
All
sounds
right.
100 times better.
That's way better.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's keep.
Yes.
Oh, there's so many more sex jokes, and now I've forgotten about them in my rage. Keep going. They were gonna kidnap and kill a lady. Okay, we get it.
Whatever.
More story, please.
We're gonna cover some highlights of the debate that took place yesterday. I'm guessing a lot of you guys didn't see it. I'm guessing, Billy, you didn't watch it, right?
I saw The Fly. I tuned in.
I asked him a question at the wrong time.
As long as you saw The Fly.
I tuned in just in time to see The Fly.
Did you see how he had pink eye in his one eye too?
I saw your commentary about it. You and Jeff Holiday were talking about it.
He had like the whole one side of his left eye was totally red. Anytime he looked at Kamala Harris, you could see it. And I've always heard that you can get pink eye from getting duty in your eye. So I'm like, he's got pink eye, flies are landing on him. And what was it that Alex Jones said about a fly landing on Obama? Years ago, Obama was doing an interview and a fly landed on him, and Obama grabbed it like some kung fu shit. He was like, "Wow!" and grabbed it. But Mike Pence let a fly land on him and didn't even know it was there for
Mike
2
Pence
fucking
appears to
minutes.
have no feeling in his head.
Right.
I saw a good quote. From Modern Medusa, who is right-leaning. She's been on the show before.
Mm-hmm.
She said, # wouldn't even hurt a fly. I thought that was a very nice response to that.
Very cute.
Because everything else was...
So you mean you saw a quote from Modern Medusa who says retarded stuff on Twitter?
Who knows? I was like, that's very kind and nice, sweet way to look at it. Because everybody else was like, "Oh, he's a real piece of shit, fly on shit."
It's not a nice way to look at it. It's making fucking excuses for his fly landing on self.
I mean, fly landed on Obama, Hillary. It happens all the time. It's not a big deal. We're making fun of the fly right now, but we're missing the fact that he really didn't answer shit. He talked over everybody. He asked his own fucking questions.
And that's why I'm playing this part first, just to get this.
Like as soon as the fly happened, I had the urge to go on Twitter and say, "Oh, this fucker's rhetoric is so old, it's attracting flies." And then I'm like, who the fuck am I? And I did not make the tweet.
Yeah, I tuned in, looked over, saw a fly, and I was like, "Oh, I got to tweet about this." And then I did, and my refresh feed, everybody else made the same joke. I was like,
Joe Biden
"Well, I was stupid. I wish I would have waited 10 seconds and not posted this fucking joke."
That America is systemically racist.
It's gonna land. It almost appears out of thin air. You don't even see
Are you
it
saying
land.
It perhaps did not fly down onto him, but came out of his head?
It may have. It may have burrowed from his brain through his skull.
I've heard from a lot of
his
people.
hair.
I've heard from a lot of people because he's talking right now about systemic racism. This was anti-fla.
Anti-fla?
Anti-fla.
But as Joe Biden said, that he believes that
look at his eye, dude.
Law enforcement has an
It's the side of the eye that's on our right.
Minorities.
When he looks over to the
It's a great insult.
He's just got...
There it is! Dude!
There it is.
To the men and women
That was a
who
quick
serve
one.
in law
I thought maybe
enforcement, I
Kamala
want everyone
flicked
to
a
know
booger
who
on
puts
him.
on the uniform.
Why does Kamala have black boogers?
Oh, come on. You can't ask a woman why she got black
President
boogers.
Trump and I stand with you. And it is remarkable that
the fly is just chilling there.
that when Senator Tim Scott
Look at his
I
eye.
thought it got stuck to his hairspray or something. I was
tried to
excited it would
pass a
be there
police-
forever.
Is his hair like fly paper?
Didn't one land like right on Hillary's face and crawl around on her face for a minute?
I didn't see that. I saw
Yeah,
the
it,
one
like,
that
crawled
where
over her eye.
Yeah,
like
crawl
in
over her
Westworld.
fucking eye.
I saw the one where Obama like snatched it up like he was grasshopper. You know?
Yeah, that was a pretty cool one. Obama had the best reaction. He was like, "Oh, go fly right now."
Yeah.
And Hillary was like, it was crawling in her eye, and she was like, "I'm just happy to be here, first woman president."
It would have been better if her long tongue came out and like caught it and she ate it.
Oh God,
That
yeah,
would have been good.
yeah. She was just waiting for that moment.
You know what? She'd have won if she did that.
Like, oh shit, she is reptilian. Let's get her in.
This reform bill brought together a group of Republicans and Democrats. Senator Harris, you got up and walked out of the room.
It's still on his head. It's still on his fucking
And then you
head.
filibuster.
Yeah,
Look at that.
it's there for a while.
He definitely
Pretty
does
good.
not have a window around his table, right? Only her.
They each had one at the end of their table.
Oh, okay.
And then there was some neutral space in between them.
Senator Tim Scott's
It looks like
bill
she's
on
in
the
a
Senate
box
floor
from
that-
this
It looks like
angle.
she's in the penalty box at a hockey game.
Yeah.
It looks well. They do that. Like the penalty box at all hockey games are split for each team. So you'll see two guys from each team like sitting next to each other, and there's like a wall between them.
would have provided new
It's like they're
accountability,
both in a
new
penalty
resources.
box.
Look, we don't have to choose between supporting law enforcement, improving
This little
public
guy is
safety, and
kicking
supporting
it.
our African American
Thank you,
neighbors.
Vice
It
and all
doesn't
of our
move for a long time. It doesn't. It's not like it's crawling around. It's just there.
It would have been funny if it would have died and just stayed there for the whole
I was
debate.
hoping it would die. Yeah.
So I've heard some decent jokes.
Okay, let's
Pretty
hear 'em.
fly for a white guy. That was decent.
Okay.
I don't like that one.
This was the most black representation that's been on the
Okay.
in Pence's circle. That was a pretty good one. And everything else was pretty much
This
just
is the-
doo poo poo. You are shit.
It's the
Flies
only
direct to shit.
Yeah.
It's the only black thing you'll see on the Republican side of a debate.
Yeah. This is
Stories-
Pence's only black friend. I
Right.
heard. Stuff
Prince's
like
only
that.
black friend. That's good.
Yeah.
Under President Trump's leadership,
Thank you,
we'll
Vice President
always
Pence.
stand with law enforcement, and we'll do what we've done
Vice
from day
President Pence,
one. and
thank
that is
you. Your time
improve
is
the
up.
Thank you,
lives
Vice
of
President
African
Pence. Thank you, Vice
Americans.
President.
Thank you, Vice
Record
President.
Thank you, Vice
unemployment,
President.
Shut-
record
Vice
investments
By the way,
in
Vice President,
education.
you got a fucking fly on your head, you numbskull.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Vice President.
Why can't you feel it?
Exactly.
Your hair is 1/4 of 1 inch thick. Why can't you feel it?
But Pence might be the shit demon from Dogma.
It's probably the hair plugs.
Is he a Golgothan?
You know, he probably got some hair
She
plugs.
can see that fly. She's like, you're going to interrupt me? Well, this fly's going to interrupt you. Get fucked, Pence.
Like, do you really think you're gonna feel a fly on your head if it's chilling that comfortably?
I've felt
Fucker
Yes.
wasn't
flies land
even
on my
walking
head.
though. Fucker wasn't even walking.
I can feel flies on other people's heads.
Yeah.
Well, Hillary had one crawl over her fucking eye. So.
Asterios, what the fuck are you doing?
He's a fucking busybody.
He's romping, dude. Asterios is a romper.
Cool choice
He's
for
romping,
all of
stomping.
them.
Thank you, Vice
I'd like to respond.
Senator Harris.
Here are the highlights.
Asterios, you're a shitty guest. Put your mom on instead. I want your mom
No,
as a
I like
guest.
Yeah, put your
Asterios.
mom on.
I don't mind ADD Asterios. I like this. He's just a cool little kid running around playing with his toys in his mom's house.
Here's Caden Cowger actually meeting Mike Pence. Have you ever seen this?
Did he cry?
I wish. That would have been great. Caden, Scott, you weren't here for the episode where we made fun of Caden Cowger. Caden Cowger was this kid from like 10 years ago that said some really bad stuff about Obama that was saying like he was somehow promoting children to turn gay and that kind of stuff. And he got name recognition through conservatives.
And what did he do that was bad?
You tell me. You tell me.
And where did he stop telling you?
Yeah, there he is right there.
He was so happy. Oh,
Yeah,
is that
look.
Janine Garofalo in the back?
No, why would Janine Garofalo be?
No, she
You
is
always
the
see
leftiest
people
left and
who
left
aren't
down.
there. Always.
Who is that back there then?
Just a person.
I think it's Janine Garofalo.
It
Well,
might be just a person.
I
It's
can't.
either Janine Garofalo or Al Franken in a wig.
Have you ever worn glasses?
It could be Wig Franken.
Oh my God! Holy shit! It's Wig Franken. It's wig Franken.
Yeah, after he got Me Too'd, he was forced to become trans. It was a Caitlyn Jenner situation.
We'll watch a few highlights here.
Candidates for
Hold on.
Here are the highlights of.
I'm gonna skip this guy who put himself at the beginning of the debate footage.
Hey, everybody.
This is in the best interest of their health. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
Look at his eye. Do you see like the corner of his eye? I don't know what happened.
He's got pink eye.
Either he has pink eye or it's a broken blood vessel.
It's your face. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Consistently talk about mandates.
If you're not tickling your fucking tonsils with a little shit finger,
a government takeover of health care.
Thank you.
The Green New
Democrats
Deal.
are consistently talking about mandates, and I don't support that. I think you should go on a date with a woman.
Woman dates only.
All government control. We're about freedom and respecting the freedom of the American people.
Let's talk about respecting the American people. You respect the American people when you tell them the truth.
It's so fucked up when I think she's more likable than every other person running at the top tier out of the the two parties and their two candidates. She is the most likable one, and I hate saying that because I don't like her.
But she is.
She was
the competition. She is.
She was likable when she was running, like when she went up against Biden himself and was calling out Biden. She had some chops. Problem was there were so
it was
many
fun
other.
when she was calling out Biden. She's good at being sassy.
Yeah, there's so many other candidates though that are like were better than her. So like we never really clinged onto her.
She did it she hit him a couple times with like.
She had some good sass in this. She definitely had a few lines that could have ended with
It was almost like, "Excuse me, little boy, I'm talking right now." She did that a few times, and then she
did a couple good condescends to him.
And then when he wouldn't shut up,
you've moved.
when he wouldn't shut up after his time was over, she just used her own time. Like she added time to her own time every time. So. I don't know. I saw people try to say Pence won. I didn't see that.
Is she wearing a wig or is her hair just really well done?
Her hair is very well done. She has.
I think she has nice hair.
Yeah, she's running for vice president for a major party. She sits in a hair and makeup chair before she does this. She's not doing it herself.
Respect the American people when you have the courage
I believe
to be a leader.
Getting your hair did is my understanding.
Of those things that you may not want people to hear, but they need to hear so they can protect themselves. But this administration stood on information.
Mike Pence never answered an actual question that was asked of him last night, too.
Really? It was fact-checked?
Well, I mean, no, he didn't even answer it.
Well,
he answered
there was
something
no
else.
fact-checking to be done. He gave an answer to a different question.
Yes, every time.
Any question asked of him, he would say a different thing.
Right.
That's been his debate trick forever. Just ignore the question and spam his talking points.
And you know what his background is? Before he became governor of Indiana,
being gay.
He was a talk radio host. He was kind of like
did you know that before he was a talk radio host, he tried to pass legislation outlawing mutants?
He was afraid the Ninja Turtles or the X-Men would invade.
X-Men.
He just looks like that guy who tried to outlaw the X-Men.
He does look like an X-Men senator.
Yeah. Senator Kelly.
That if you had as a parent, if you had as a worker knowing you didn't have enough money saved up, and now you're standing in a food line because of the ineptitude of an administration that was unwilling to speak the truth to the American people. So let's talk about caring about the American people. The American people have had to sacrifice far too much because of the incompetence of this administration. It is asking too much of the people.
Susan, we talked about
it is asking too much of the people.
If the Trump administration approves a vaccine before or after the election, should Americans take it, and would you take it?
If the public health professionals, if Dr. Fauci, if the doctors tell us that we should take it, I'll be the first in line to take it. Absolutely. But if Donald Trump tells us that we should take it, I'm not taking it.
The fact that you...
And people will say that Democrats are anti-vaxxers because of that, because they're afraid of Trump rushing out a vaccine. But I don't think that's the same. Yeah. All these vaccines that we know to be safe were not rushed out. They were tested very carefully. You know, even H1N1 didn't have a vaccine for, I think, almost 2 years after it was a problem. By the time they had the vaccine...
I mean, that's normally the vaccine timeline is 1.5 to 2 years.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, recently, so what the FDA and the CDC tried to get the Trump administration to agree to was after a vaccine candidate was officially submitted, we wait 2 months to make sure people don't grow extra arms out of their butt.
Flipper babies.
They grow it out of their sides.
And if they do, Pence is going to outlaw it.
Yes, exactly.
Now who's anti-mutant?
To make sure none of those dude arm butts and lady arm butts are in the same room alone. God's arm
Could you
butts
imagine
are
butt fucking somebody and getting a hand job at the same time, though?
Oh, that's
imagine it. I jerked off to it.
What? You can't do that.
Continue to.
Where'd all those other
undermine
stem
public
cells go?
confidence
That was
in the
one person
vaccine.
from the 70s.
If the vaccine
What are they doing with all the other stem cells?
Merges during the Trump administration,
you
I
don't
think
wanna know.
is unconscionable. And Senator, I just ask you, stop playing politics with people's lives. We have
Quit playing games with my heart, Senator.
With my heart, I say. He, yeah, so they're taking this position where Democrats are politicizing the virus. And
yeah, I think that was the Democrats. I think history will show it was the Democrats that politicized the virus.
I actually do know what failure looks like in a pandemic. It was 2009. The swine flu arrived in the United States. When Joe Biden was vice president of the United States.
Nobody died. It was terrible.
A few people died, but not very many.
I got it.
Not
200,000? Would you say it was 200,000?
No, not even close.
Yeah, my friend died
Probably
from
not.
it.
Yeah, I mean, it happened. Sure.
Bill,
but
your friend was a pig. That's not fair.
He wasn't a pig. He was fat, though.
It's just ridiculous that he can point to this as a failure of Obama and Biden when it was contained.
Yeah.
It only lasted a few months.
One interesting Obama failure he kept pointing to was he was talking about how well they've done in the Middle East under the Trump administration versus when Biden was vice president. I'm like, motherfucker, they killed bin Laden when Biden's vice president. I think that counts for something.
Yeah, you get some
I'm
points.
surprised she never hit him with that.
Well, we got him. We got him. We killed bin Laden.
Not seven.
The Rock announced it.
I don't know why no one has pointed out how Trump getting the virus is probably the biggest failure a president can have during a global health crisis. Getting infected yourself.
It's not great.
When you have complete control over who you see and who you're in the room with, and you're like the most protected human on earth, you shouldn't be getting the virus.
Well, you see, Benjamin, it's all Ruth Bader Ginsburg's fault. If she wouldn't have passed away, we wouldn't have had that sweet garden party to replace her.
There you go.
So really, it's all RGB's fault.
A million people contracted the swine flu.
That makes sense.
Literally today, we found out that that even the Senate Republican Majority Leader, Mitch McConnell, refuses to visit the White House and has not visited it since August 6th. A, because he's afraid of catching the coronavirus there, and B, because his little arms are too tired to tunnel there. His little mole man arms. They get so sleepy and tired, and he has to go
You're
back
going mole, not turtle, eh?
That's
a brave
interesting.
stance, and I respect it.
I want to see artist rendition of Mitch McConnell as a turtle and as a mole to see
Let me
which
see
one.
what I can get for you. Give me a sec.
Yeah,
Billy,
you know a lot of furries.
Wacom tablet.
You know a lot of furries, so
Should
maybe
we
you can
draw?
make this happen.
Should we draw?
What, you want to draw it?
I have to pull everything up. Don't put it over yet.
Okay.
The
Hide your porn.
Wacom tablet.
So you're going to draw Mitch McConnell. Do you want me to bring up a picture of Mitch McConnell?
Yeah, I'll do him as a mole and as a turtle.
All right. Are you going to
And
draw him
then
like
also-
Morocco mole almost?
Draw him like Morocco mole, yes.
Could you bring up a mole, Mitch McConnell, and a turtle for what you think would be good bases?
Oh my God!
I think the turtle from Master of Disguise, and you'd bring up Morocco Mole and Mitch McConnell, all three pictures at once.
Oh my God!
And
Hold
I'll
on,
do
hold
the
on,
best
hold on.
rendition.
You're making my work cut out for me here. Hold on.
Mitch McConnell.
First
and
of
then
all-
also draw Mitch McConnell with like a big blonde bouffant and call him Bitch McConnell, like a carrot.
Nice.
Like Bitch McConnell.
I like that.
What else?
Also,
can we do?
how about Mitch McDonald's and he's eating a Big Mac? That's a good one.
I have to reset my capture card real
Mitch
quick.
Dick Connell and he's just fucking packing.
Ooh.
Like that.
We're gonna draw
He'll
all
pack-
the Mitch McConnells.
Oh, he'll pack the courts, all right.
This is the
But
new
Mitch
universe
McConnell,
that we're starting. The Drunken Peasants Mitch McConnell universe.
Is it like the MCU?
Yeah. It's just like the Marvel Comics universe, except Mitch McConnell universe.
Nintendo Switch McConnell.
Switch McConnell?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I
instead of
switched
Joy Cons, he has Sadness Cons.
Sadness Cons.
Or not even related to Nintendo's Switch McConnell, and he both tops and bottoms. That'd be cool. You could draw that. That'd be fun to draw. You could draw him topping himself.
Ooh. Self-topper.
I don't know if
What else?
I might have to plug. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, cool.
How about you take the classic
Let's
box
see.
art from the Chevy Chase movie Fletch,
Is it-
and it's Fletch McConnell, but instead
Is it
of
up
holding
yet?
up a bunch of
I think
fake
so.
badges,
Okay, hold on.
it's
the Bill of Rights, and it's burning.
Yes! Yeah!
What the fuck? I was not prepared for this.
McConnell.
All right, devices. Let's try this one. I don't know which input it's in, so we're just trying each
We're
one.
gonna go through each one.
Yeah, it's probably the Switch. All right, we'll try this one.
Yeah, it looks like it's pulling up.
Yeah, here it comes.
It should be up in a second. No signal?
It takes a second. Usually,
It should be up in a moment.
If not, I'm gonna. There we go. Oh, hold on. There it is.
There we go.
Okay, and now I have to put what you want to see on your screen, so this is going to take
Yeah.
a second.
I'm gonna do Mitch McConnell.
You want me to have all of those things on the screen all at the same
Yeah,
time?
is that possible?
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Maybe you could sort through them. They could rotate through for
Hold
me
on,
or something.
hold
or?
on.
And we'll help. We'll put in some of these pictures in the little chat here. For
This
example,
is
I
the
just
sort
put
of
a
thing
picture of
that usually
Chevy
needs to be
Chase's
set up
Fletch.
before the show
Well,
starts.
yeah, normally it would.
Yeah.
But now we came up with the idea live. So
Cool.
now we're
Here's
doing it
one.
live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
The fuck was that?
I don't know. It sounds good.
Is your screen moving right now?
I have a red outline on my screen.
Okay, cool. Let's see. I don't
Fucking
know
thing sucks.
how to do this. Like,
We'll do it live.
To put it like all on the screen all at
Then
once.
just put one Mitch McConnell.
All right, here we
and
go.
then put the mole man, and we'll go through. I'll
All
look
right,
at them.
all right, so-
I'll look at them through, and I'll say, go back to the mole man, go back to the turtle, go back to Mitch.
All right, hold on. What the fuck is
Asterios
that?
just posted it.
my
Asterios posted
laptop
a
makes when I-
Matrix-esque wall of code in the chat.
Fly me to the moon.
All right, so McConnell's coming up in a second here.
I watched this cool Predator Hunters thing where these guys hunt guys that are going to meet up with like underage kids. Kind of like a badass version.
It's not, though. I hate that shit.
You
I
don't
think-
like it?
No.
Why?
Well, first of all, that same guy you sent me has multiple times identified the wrong people as predators in videos and had to delete them.
That's funny.
I mean, nobody's perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's careless. I think it's stupid, and I think they're just they're doing like Chris Hansen shit.
I thought it was great. He made the guy pee himself. That was so cute.
Yeah, whatever.
And then they're like, all right, we want you to sing I'm a little
Whatever.
teapot to show that you're... They're like basically like half punking him, half like catching him. And then you guys are
They're not even catching them, and they don't. A lot of times, they don't even tell the cops. It's literally all just for their content.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's dumb and irresponsible.
Good. It's good and irresponsible.
So I have McConnell up on the screen for him right now.
I
And
have
don't
him
worry,
over here. Over
I
here.
know you're worried about
Oh,
it.
shit.
I
Hold
did
on.
find Will Smith as Hitch, so you can draw Hitch McConnell.
Oh, good job.
Do you want to draw it off
We're
of that, or
looking
do
for
you
that.
like?
I could do that. I suppose.
Okay, it's a little easier.
Do you want to pull up? Should I go first with the turtle or with the mole man?
Turtle.
Turtle. All right.
This is so much fun. It's like drawing time. Only we're all almost 40. This is
Yeah,
great.
we're just grown.
I love this.
So the only Mitch McConnell art I found on my go-to sites is one of him being swallowed by a whale while Chuck Schumer flips him off. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the chat.
Thank you.
I see photoshops of Mitch McConnell in a turtle's body. I've seen all this shit.
how did we even start to? Oh, right, because he's like, I'm not going to the White House. It's full of the coof, and he's fucking right.
Oh, yeah. He is right.
Oh, there's a rumor tonight. If you look this up, Billy, later or whatever, Deadline, the famed entertainment news site, accidentally tweeted.
Oh yeah, the Pence has COVID thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell us about that? That's such a great story.
Yeah, Pence got COVID, dude. He gonna die unless you get $2 million treatment, man. It's hard out here for a Pence. He got COVID.
Yeah, so I think as of right now we don't know whether or not Pence has COVID, but the news site Deadline accidentally tweeted a little story that they had written because they expected he'll get it eventually.
They literally expect him to, and they're probably not wrong, but yeah.
It's like those same stories you have in case like a
celebrity dies or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Only it's for Pence getting COVID, and that got tweeted tonight. But it's backed up by an interesting factoid. He was supposed to campaign in Indiana tomorrow, but he suddenly canceled all his Indiana events, and he's flying back to the White House on 2 hours' notice. Now, I assume he's doing that because Indiana fucking sucks, and no one would want to go to Indiana.
It could be because Indiana fucking sucks. Let's keep that on the table.
But it might be the coof. We don't know.
Yeah. Interesting.
People were saying it looks like Frankenberry.
He looked like a Frankenberry to you? Oops. I'm trying to get my water colors to work well.
Everyone who's watching right now who hasn't already liked the stream, please like the stream. It helps us out a lot.
Just
also,
like it. What are you doing?
Make sure you're subscribed. And for those of you who are interested in some high quality clothing at a discount and to support us, there's a link below for macweldon.com/peasants. If you go there and use our code peasants at checkout, you get 20% off your entire order. And it helps support the show a lot. So if you're in the need for any products like that,
didn't ruin anything.
Go there. Oh man.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. While I was adjusting my lights, did anybody say Lilo and Stitch McConnell?
No, we did not get to see Lilo and Stitch McConnell.
I'm glad you got that in under the wire.
Okay, good. There's still time.
Also,
this is all I want to do for the next 4 hours.
Yeah, this is now the show.
No, we're
I've
ending this in just a minute here.
I've officially
cool.
fucked it all up.
Yeah, this is awful.
It's really bad.
Yep.
It's not bad.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was fun.
I like
All
how he
right.
wears a turtle-colored tie.
Yeah, I have
He
seen
knows.
that.
It's his little tip of the hat to those paying attention.
So, also, just in case anyone wasn't here at the beginning of the show when we announced this, we are going to be posting tonight's post show on our RSS feed, which means, if you search us on iTunes podcasts or if you search us on Stitcher, Spotify, any of those apps, you'll be able to listen to tonight's post show audio only version for free. It'll be uploaded within minutes after tonight's post show ends live. The patrons will still watch us live on video for the post show, but those of you who want to listen to the audio version of the post show, you can catch it sometime later tonight or tomorrow morning on iTunes or wherever you consume podcasts. So you should subscribe to our RSS. You should download Podcast Addict or Stitcher or whatever you use. Look for Drunken Peasants and follow us there because there's going to be more content coming your way very soon.
And as we all know, RSS stands for Rick Santorum Sucks.
Rick Santorum is a CNN analyst now, too. It's really weird to see him on there.
Really? Not Fox News?
No. They like to do that, though. They'll usually hire a token liberal or token conservative to beat up on or gang up on either channel. It's pretty funny.
Yeah,
that is fun.
Yeah, like Fox News has Donna Brazil. It's like who ran Hillary Clinton's
and Juan
campaign.
Williams, and they used to have Alan Combs till he died. Yeah.
Until they killed him.
Donna Brazil and Juan Williams are like the two that I always see on there now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was that thing Billy sent me talking to seniors. Trump talking to seniors.
Yeah, this was as we were going live. Someone posted this in in a Twitter group that I was in. I was like, this looks interesting.
Let's see.
We're taking care of
talking
our
to seniors who are younger than him.
Yeah, listen to this quote right here.
We're taking care of our seniors. You're not vulnerable, but they like to say the vulnerable, but you're the least vulnerable. But for this one thing, you are vulnerable.
They like to say you're vulnerable. You're not vulnerable. You're the least vulnerable. But for this,
except for this, where you are extremely vulnerable and might die.
Yeah. You are vulnerable. For this
Don't
one
be
thing.
afraid of it.
What a fucking quote right there. What is he trying to say?
That's pretty good.
Can you do me a favor? Because there's an interesting conspiracy theory going around about this clip. Can you play it again and do an extreme zoom in on some of the bushes in the back?
I can't zoom in on it.
Enhance.
You can't zoom in. You got VLC player.
We got VLC
Enhance.
Here's what I'll do, okay? I will look very closely into the bushes and we'll take my word for it.
Asterios, you can't even get a microphone to work and you're asking me to do all this fancy shit.
Whoa.
How about you just come along for the ride, sir?
Whoa.
He's right. No, he's not wrong.
You know,
Anyway, here's
how
the
about you
conspiracy
stay in
theory.
your goddamn lane.
Yeah.
The conspiracy theory is that he is in front of a green screen. He's too sick to go outside.
I don't believe that.
And someone on Twitter pointed out that the trees in the background loop every 3 seconds. So even if you can't zoom in, play it one more time and give those trees a good look.
Okay. You know what? This is funny and all, but I feel dirty even entertaining conspiracy theories like this because I think the QAnon people are so stupid and irresponsible that I cannot entertain these ridiculous conspiracy theories.
Let's do it from a comedic standpoint then.
I'm bringing it up because I think it's dumb.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. Oh shit, wrong one. Here it is.
This is definitely
taking
green
care
screen.
of our seniors. You're not vulnerable, but they like to say the vulnerable, but you're the least vulnerable. But for this one thing,
they definitely look like they were.
Do loop.
Yeah.
We're taking care of our seniors. You're not vulnerable, but they like to say the vulnerable, but you're the least vulnerable. But for this
it just looks
one
like
thing,
a cut in the
you
whole
are
video
vulnerable.
to me.
Okay.
Yes,
Or a drop frame.
Exactly right.
They
Satirically speaking, of course.
They do loop. Like, we're not going to give any credence to this conspiracy theory. It's crazy. It's mad. But the trees loop.
But also the trees do loop.
Yeah.
I mean, he loops too. I mean, like, it's not so much a loop as it's a weird cut.
Are they cutting out his koofs?
Probably. Well, I don't know. They're cutting out something. Maybe he said,
Yeah, they're cutting out him vomiting blood.
There was that one where he, like, burped.
Did you see that meme of Trump throwing up blood? Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, there's a photo of Trump throwing up blood after Corona. I have it right here. It's this is Trump throwing up blood.
Let's see it.
Oh, yeah. I don't want you to be on the show anymore, Bill.
Yeah.
You get it?
You should leave the show.
Get it?
I would like it if you left the show.
Do you get it?
I'd like to point out that the Discord is backing
We can
up
take it
this.
from here. You should go.
Do you get this
Discord
meme?
is the Discord is backing up this hilarious conspiracy theory, which is only
Discord's
raised for
into it.
satirical purposes. Fixed Soul is saying they do. And then here we go. Boobery is saying that was a cut death. Honest Lord says
it was a cut.
Looks like he's in front of a green screen. I'm just saying. But Stabby McHug says it looks sus.
So
sus. Trump's the imposter. Trump's the imposter.
So I guess
is that
Biden...
an Among Us reference, Bill? Hey, hello, fellow teens. Have you checked out this cool new meme game?
It's a fun meme game.
So I guess Biden doesn't want to do the next debate, and they were talking about a virtual debate.
That's not the story. Trump doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Here's the story. The debate.
Trump doesn't, and then blamed it on Biden.
Exactly. The debate commission for decades has been a nonpartisan group, a bunch of journalists at a bunch of schools, and they said, "Well, look, we don't know if President Trump is fucking contagious because he won't tell us
alive." I think he's dead. How about that? New conspiracy. Trump's fucking dead.
Yeah. They looped the background because they spent $7 million making a CGI version of Trump.
Yeah, they were doing a Tupac hologram deal.
Oh, lit.
He looks better than Princess Leia did at the end of Rogue One.
Yes, he does.
But so here's the story. Because Trump won't release his you're apparently you're considered contagious 10 days for 10 days after you start to get symptoms. Trump won't tell us the date of his last negative COVID test. So the debate commission was like, well, then we're going to do this on Skype because we don't want you to fucking goof all over us and kill us. Trump said, there's no way I'm doing this on Skype. That's not a real debate. Fuck you. I'm not going.
Yeah, he basically said that shit's gay.
He said, quote, that shit's sus. And then he hopped into a little vent.
How dare he?
That's the story right
He's the imposter. He's giving everybody the coof.
Oh, God. I can't wait to hear what these guys have to say. Let's see.
I bet they're cool.
I like the face-to-face, and a little bit of the badgering back and forth. That's that's a good thing. I mean, you're supposed to knock your opponent or whatever off guard a little bit, and he certainly does that.
You can't do that over the internet. You know how many Skype calls I've been on with these girls and charging $9.99 a minute?
These guys are the reasonably confident boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not all the way, but fairly confident, feeling
Reasonably.
pretty good, boys.
Yeah.
He doesn't give you the fluffy political answers that a lot of people do.
These are the guys that would vote Democrat.
He tosses a little bit of turmoil.
They would vote Democrat if the Democratic Party gave one shit about them in any way.
Yeah.
Like, we really wish we could vote Democrat. We realize how fucking psycho it is to wear these Trump hats, but they literally don't give one fuck about us. And Trump, at least, we got the white thing going for us. So what else are we supposed to do?
You got the white thing.
We're reasonable, but we're not that reasonable.
Turmoil in almost everything that he does. And,
The
like I said,
white
I
one,
don't think it's a
baby.
bad thing.
Yeah, so again, a lot of folks,
Vice presidential candidates there. Thanks for.
I was hoping there'd be a video of Trump talking about it.
This
but I don't think there is yet.
this reporter was actually shot in the back 17 times right after they cut the camera.
You can't.
Wow, that's sad.
All right.
It's
sad.
I get
It
it.
is sad.
I get it. In Canada, you don't have racism. So when you do ironic racism, it's like this is you're broadcasting to America right now.
You know what though?
I don't
Technically,
think that's true. I thought we only aired in Canada. You guys told me we only aired in Canada. I'm not comfortable speaking to Americans.
Well, yes, we did. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We took a deal. We took a deal to air in Canada, but as you know, we must have a certain amount of Canadian content on the show.
35%.
So you're helping us meet our quota.
When I used to go up to Canada to wrestle with Scott, one of the wrestlers there told me very confidently that he'd never met a black man in real life before.
Yup.
And I was like,
100% likely, yeah.
And no, I was like, okay, stop.
On SCTV.
I said, stop. I know you're not fucking with me right now. The building we're in is owned by a black man.
It's owned and run by a black guy.
We've shared the room with him multiple times. So I don't know what sort of weird racism Canada has, but it's not our racism. It's something completely different.
Yeah.
It's
a different flavor. We literally don't acknowledge black people.
It's fucking strange, dude.
You know why though? It's because hate speech is technically illegal up there. Like hate speech is protected by the First Amendment here, but up there, like if you had like a legit Nazi rally in Canada, it would be against the law. And I think years ago, like Marilyn Manson wanted to play this song that has the N-word in it, and they wouldn't let him in Toronto.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was in his tour video.
Was he covering the feminist song that John Lennon put out?
No, it's called Rock and Roll. You know,
Nitsa?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't catch the last word.
By it's by Patti Smith. She was like an old punk.
Oh yeah.
Singer from back in the day. Yeah, he did a cover of that on one of his older albums, and he had this tour video where the cops were there, like, if you play this song, we're gonna arrest you.
I think it was called Rock and Roll Nitsa.
Nitsa, yeah, Nitsa Rail Safety. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind railing that sign language interpreter safely.
I don't know about horny Asterios. I'm
for some reason,
I'm an undecided voter on horny Asterios.
I'll tell you what's the best thing about it. It's because he's in his mom's house that it's coming out.
I think that's what's making it more uncomfortable for me, knowing that mom is like 3 rooms over from this nastiness.
Asterios has never been like this in his room full of porgs. He goes back to his mom's house. He's like, I want to fuck a deaf girl.
Do the porgs calm you? Do they lower your T levels or something?
The thing I love about that sign language lady is like, this is her moment.
Is that she'll never hear me coming.
Oh my God. All right.
By definition, she has to be able to hear to translate it.
No, that's not true. They're all deaf.
So, Regeneron is asking the FDA for emergency approval of their antibody treatment that they gave Trump. So,
President Trump is shining a bright light on an experimental antibody cocktail that he claims
I like how they call it a
has
cocktail.
cured him of coronavirus.
So we wanted to take a closer look at what
they should have, like a happy hour sale of this cocktail where you can kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, get a discount on it.
Yeah, like squeeze a lemon, dash of bitters. Make it fancy.
this treatment is, and look at how soon it could realistically be an option for more Americans who are battling COVID-19.
They call them therapeutic, but to me,
it looks like he's got dirt all over his face, or he's like 1920s, 1930s blackface performer here. Seriously.
Or at least like a kid in the Dust Bowl.
Yeah, he just came in from a dune buggy race
with his hat out. Yeah.
He looks like the tobacco.
If you told me, like, I don't follow the news. If you told me he died right after this, that would make perfect sense to me.
And sometimes they forget to put makeup on these people's hands. So take a look, like when his hands are moving. Take a look at the palms of his hands. They're like all gray and ashy, like he's a corpse bride.
You know, he does kind of like
that cocoa butter.
He does kind of look like the corpses I've seen, like the old person corpses I've seen at like funeral parlors, you know, throughout my years. Like the makeup on them. You know how they put makeup all over them when they're dead?
Yeah.
If you've ever gone to like a showing where you actually see the corpse, yeah, that's what.
I mean, I haven't been
reminds me
invited. I have gone though.
Yeah, yeah, you just wander in.
He's corpse leader.
It wasn't therapeutic. It just made me better. Okay, I call that a cure. I want to get for you what I got, and I'm going to make it free.
I want to get for you what I got.
What I got,
you got
gotta get and
corona.
put it in you.
What I gotta get it, put it in you.
I'm going to establish the presidential kissing booth. Everyone will get what I've got.
I'd like to hug and kiss you.
Yeah.
Not going to pay for it.
Medical experts are
You don't
quick
even
to
have to pay
caution
for it.
these experimental
Would you smooch the president?
drugs are treatments, not cures. But they are among the more promising therapies being tested right now, and they may be moving closer to the general public. Last night, Regeneron submitted a request to the FDA seeking an emergency use authorization for the treatment. The drug is a combination of two manufactured antibodies.
I saw Scott tweeting about having the kind of relationship with his father where mouth kissing was okay. And I'm wondering if maybe that's why Ivanka has COVID, you know?
She got it?
I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe that's why, you know, maybe she does have it and that's why.
And that's why I don't. It's very sad.
Does he refer to his daughter as the second lady?
The second little princess.
Because I was watching a video clip.
The first lady in my heart.
Right.
I was watching a video clip of him today when he was talking about the fast food that he served the football team. And he was like, yeah, maybe, you know, for the healthy people, we'll have the first lady make some salads. The second lady can get in there and help her. I'm like, who the fuck is the second lady?
The second lady.
Yeah, it was a weird little line I picked up today. I was like, who the fuck is it? Is it Ivanka? Is she the second lady?
You know, this...
Oh, no!
This story really disturbs me, not only because there's a chastity belt that you can buy in modern times to hook to yourself, but that you can potentially get trapped in it.
Who cares? If you're willing to put your dick in that fucking thing.
What model is that?
This is worse than any random glory hole to put your junk in, right?
I mean, I think you're okay Scott. Anybody willing to put their dick in a vice like this deserves whatever they get. I'm sorry, if you get your dick stuck in that thing forever,
you and
good.
your dick should go to jail.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Did you say they deserve whatever they get? You mean a mind-bending orgasm like they've never had before?
Can I get a translator to translate what you just said? Ben was talking. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, you mean an ocean of cum?
I need a sign language translator for what you just said. That would help right here, right now. A security flaw could send your dick to jail forever. If for whatever reason you're debating whether to get a smart male chastity device, perhaps reconsider. What can be connected to the internet can be hacked.
Look, okay, stop. Look, I'm all for attaching weird shit to your dick, but we don't need to involve Wi-Fi.
I am pretty sure.
Analog,
I'm pretty sure I coined the word teledildonic. This was I had a long, very public conversation with Martin Shkreli.
Very public
conversation with Martin Shkreli where I coined the term teledildonics. I'm pretty sure whoever wrote this has seen that conversation.
I think the cellmate people might owe you some money.
I'm saying, dude, whoever wrote this at Gizmodo, that's my word. Internet can be hacked.
Don't use my word.
It's my word. Give me some credit. I was talking advanced teledildonics back in 2016. This is the first time I've seen it anywhere else. That includes dick prisons and other teledildonic gadgets. In this case, the device in question is the Queehee cellmate chastity cage.
What's the name of it?
The Queehee
I do not
cellmate.
like. I don't like the sound of that word.
With a name like Queehee, you know what's going on some cuck's penis. It's a Bluetooth chassis lock that allows for remote control, meaning you, the dong haver, can lock up your wang in this thing and let the trusted third-party control when your penis can see the light of day again. Security researchers from Pen Test Partners via TechCrunch found that this particular chassis lock has a flaw in which bad actors can prevent the Bluetooth lock from being opened, permanently locking the user in the device. Simply put,
there's no way pornos have bad actors, right?
This would actually be a really cool fucking thing. If you're going on a date with somebody, first time, you put your shit in the fucking dick jail, and you give them the code. And they'd be like, look.
So you're a first date dick vice guy?
Oh, fuck yeah. They have the code.
That's impressive.
And if the date goes well, they can just be like, okay. And then all of a sudden you hear, patee, and the chastity thing falls off. Like, okay, we're fucking. That's ultimate consent. And the secondary option, which she'd have to agree to when she puts the app on her phone, is that you have a side game, a side quest that you can beat. And if you can get the chastity thing off on your own, she's just going to give it to you. She's like, okay, you win.
David Blaine your way out of it?
Yes,
you win.
if you can get through the side quest. She's like, okay, it's fair.
I like the quest element. I think what you do is, as the date's going, you give her the numbers one at a time. So she earns that access. By turning your dick into a winnable prize, you've guaranteed she's going to want it.
Yeah. Yeah. My dick is like one level prize. It's like the fucking toy crane that costs $1 and has a 50-cent prize. Everybody wins.
Yeah,
but that crane has
dick
no
is like a
grip.
giant stuffed minion.
Yeah. So the one that has no grip, that's not even what mine is.
It always just bounces off the thing.
Mine is the one that guarantees a winner every time because the prize is worth less than what you pay. That's what mine is. Like, I got another fucking bouncy ball. Cool.
But at least you won. You feel good.
I want to have the Rubik's Cube of cocks. Like a really intelligent person could get into it. Every other dumbass stays away.
A Rubik's cock.
Yeah. My Rubik's Tube.
Rudik's Cube.
Rudik's Cube.
That.
Here's another story I knew Billy would like. There's some stories I'm like, it just has Billy written all over it. How
This
about
one's
this one?
for Billy.
Man pooped in a box at store, put it back on
it's
shelf.
so simple and so effective.
Right.
Say Michigan police at the Meijer.
Meijer.
Guys, what's going on in Michigan? It's crazy over there.
I don't know.
Detroit Rock City.
What type of box was it?
The rock in Detroit Rock City is made out of baking soda. You know what I'm saying?
Van Buren Township, Michigan. Police are looking. Number 8, baby. Police are looking for a man they say pooped in an empty box before sealing it back up and placing it on a shelf at a Michigan Meijer. Sealed.
Not just leaving it in shame, sealing that shit for the next unsuspecting customer.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? According to the Van Buren Township Police Department, the incident occurred around the Meijer store located at 9701 Bellevue Road at 3:50 p.m. on October 1st. Police posted security footage of the bizarre incident to their Facebook page, but took it down at the request of Meijer officials who cited their corporate policy as a reason, according to the Detroit Free Press. The man also stole something before he left the store. Police said before he left the parking lot in a light-colored Ford Escape.
You know,
Right to
this
me and
isn't
Escape.
even the worst I've heard
I used to drive a Ford Escape.
from like a store. When I was living in Albuquerque, some guy that worked at this like organic grocery store was giving out yogurt samples that he had jizzed in to people, and the one woman recognized the taste and called the cops.
Man, if it wasn't for that cum slut.
That's a brave woman, because you have to be willing to say, I've tasted a lot of cum, and this is definitely cum.
Yeah, this. I've tasted cum mixed with yogurt.
Yeah.
And this is definitely
I've
that.
had many a cum cocktail, and this is that.
I want to shout out all the cum sluts.
Yogurt is.
I want to shout out all the cum sluts who would have gotten.
That's what that is.
That's Greek yogurt. I want to shout out
Greek yogurt.
I want to shout out to all the cum sluts who would have gotten their yogurt and then just went back for seconds and not told anybody. Those are the good cum sluts.
Is there more? Can I get more?
Yeah, that's a good cum slut. This one was a snitchy cum slut. Yeah, she's doing a good deed, okay?
Yeah, it's.
I'll give her that.
There he is too.
Oh, it's Frankie Muniz.
The star of Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah, Malcolm in the fucking middle of the box taking a dump in the middle of the grocery store.
I think it's Janine Garofalo.
That might be Janine
Yeah,
Garofalo.
looks just like her. Looks just like her. Man.
Frankie fucking Muniz and Janine Garofalo taking dumps in the mire again. Why? Garcia, 32, pled guilty to charges of adulterating food.
Interesting.
And making false
I
statements.
like that terminology.
So
Can
this
we
is the
agree
cum
that's
guy?
a fun terminology?
Is the cum guy or the poop box guy?
This is the cum guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
so Frankie Muniz was busting them fatty fucking cum nuts. Adulterating
yeah,
food.
I'm sorry, I didn't order adult yogurt. Can I have a regular, please?
Yeah, somebody slung a little extra yogurt in my Greek. I don't
This is a
like it.
grown-up yogurt.
Corm slorts. Malcolm in the Middle situation.
Corm slorts.
Ew.
Oh, man. I think that we're going to have to pause really quick. We do have another word from our sponsors. We'll be right back in just a moment.
We'll be
See you then when
right
we return, whenever this screen changes.
The following is a message from NHTSA Rail Safety. If you're ever stopped at a railway crossing and the signals are flashing and you don't see a train or it appears to be moving slowly and you're thinking maybe you could get across the tracks before the train comes, think about this. Even if the engineer sees you and applies emergency brakes right away, it can take a train over a mile to stop. Over a mile to stop. By that time, it's too late and the resulting crash will be deadly. Stop. Trains can't.
All right. So, yeah, I tried to
We're
make...
back, my nitzes. What up, my nitzes?
I tried to make those
please.
I tried to make those PSAs as creepy sounding as possible. So.
We just want to scare you all straight.
Trains are coming for you.
We'd rather have you living scared than dying comfortable.
Wow, I like that.
Yes.
Dying comfortable.
I wonder how comfy it would be to get hit by a train. You think it'd be instant death?
I knew a guy, like a teenager when I was in high school, that had one of his legs cut off by a train. It was not comfortable.
Holy shit.
Was that mangled Myron?
And he lived through it. No, he's just missing a leg. He wasn't even mangled. He was just missing one leg, and he had like a prosthetic
Some would argue
leg.
that missing a leg is mangled.
Well, you know,
I bet it was ugly when it happened.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to go into this. Here we go.
I should turn off that goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. DP, are they going to touch me?
They gonna touch me?
Are they gonna touch me, DP? Just a reminder to everyone also, if you want to help us contribute towards our goal for a bonus show next Saturday, just send us some Streamlabs. We'll read them by at the end of this segment. We'll read them on the air and reply to whatever you write. If you want to send a message to anyone here on the screen right now, we can go through it.
Send some money, send a message.
Yeah.
You know the drill, guys.
And the Saturday
Get it
people
done.
always come through for us, but we don't want to put too much pressure on them, so I'm hoping we can at least get to 25%. And I'm willing to start to barter for things. Like, what do I need to do, you know? But we'll get there. We'll get there. We're only halfway through right now. Here's Nick. Okay. I'm just going to play Nick Fuentes every episode because his fans are so insecure and they project so much. It's hilarious.
His fans are our fans now.
That's so unlike Nick Fuentes himself.
Right, they're
Interesting
so
that they'd be
awful.
different than him.
Like get this, we're incels.
Yeah.
We're incels.
Sure.
We don't know any we simp. We're simp incels.
Yeah.
That don't know anything about IRL streaming. We've never IRL streamed.
I agree.
Nick Fuentes basically invented IRL streaming, and we couldn't even handle
I
doing
think he was the first one to do it.
Yeah, I think so.
I would just like all of the new fans of Drunken Peasants that came here from Nick Fuentes to feel welcome.
Welcome.
You guys are our fans now. We're going to teach you how to be real men.
Yep.
You don't have to copy some fucking
we're gonna show you
closet
a
case.
real cat boy.
Yeah.
Not the bullshit.
You want a real cat
Fuentes
boy?
is peddling.
You're here for the cat men now. Cat man.
Yeah.
This guy's lit.
Ooh, they made an intro to this. All right.
When they talk about these passports, I start to think, I don't know, what is that going to look like?
He looks like a
I don't know.
child with a beard.
Yeah.
He looks like he's 11 years old and had some sort of hormone therapy that allowed him to grow a beard.
A
I think he's like
ventriloquist dummy, maybe.
Was he like 24 or something? We saw this. We saw this video of him doing an IRL stream, and him and his buddy were going through the mall, and they ran into a group of teenage girls, and the exchange ended with the teenage girls crying. So that's how that went.
Sick.
But he was standing next to them, and he
I don't
wasn't
like how
much
you're probably going to
larger.
end up putting me on Nick's side on this one.
He wasn't much larger in stature than the one girl he was talking to most of the time. So
Yeah, that's the thing about Nick Fuentes and also Ben Shapiro that I don't understand. Like, you can agree with their politics, which are, of course, amazing. Perfect politics.
Obviously.
Like, totally. But it's like, they're such teeny tiny little guys. They're like Polly Pocket guys.
And you think?
Yeah, they're both 5'1".
And you'd think those two would be on the same team, but they're not. And there's one specific reason why. And I'm sure you can guess why.
Do you know why?
Because Ben Shapiro's sister
Is it
is
Ben's hat?
Yes, it is
Feels
his
like
hat.
it's Ben's hat.
Yeah, it's his hat. And the reason why he wears the hat, for sure.
This microchip, this ID 2020
Fashion.
thing, I'm not a believer that that's on its way anytime soon, but we definitely should resist. I don't think that would ever happen. A lot of people talk about this. They're going to chip, and this kind of stuff is so stupid. I will temper that by saying it is stupid, this alarmism about things that really...
If you look in the background, the clouds are looping.
Oh, no. Nick's got the Rona.
I think
Trump at Nick's
I think
place?
Nick Fuentes is dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Don't even make any sense. They're going to put an ID chip. This is like the conspiracy that's been around for...
The best Nick Fuentes video is when he was doing this public speaking engagement and Alex Jones was there totally shit-faced. And Alex Jones keeps pushing Nick out of the way and like stealing the mic from him. And like taking over.
He gave him noogies.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yep.
Forever, right? For like
I
30...
think my favorite Nick Fuentes video is when his friend went on Omegle. I think that's my favorite.
That's
Catboy. I got big eyes from Ben on that one.
Years. There's been this fear that we're going to be microchipped or they're going to tattoo a barcode on your forehead.
RMP, open up. RMP, open up.
And to me, it's on the same level as they're going to take your guns. And it's like these things will never happen in the way that they're telling you they will. Or like this chemtrail business, like, will the government go door to door and take your guns? Maybe in the future, but they don't really need to, because why would they do that? Everything that they want, they can already do without taking your guns. And the same is true with the microchip. What would be the purpose of the microchip? Like, what level of control would
He's
they have?
talking sense here.
I know, it is. I have nothing that I disagree with
Literally
here.
all this, I'm like, yeah, no, I agree.
I do agree with this.
Maybe Nick Fuentes fans really are fans now.
They are
What the
now.
fuck?
They are. Well, I mean, like, we don't have any of his takes on
Are we
everything.
simp incels?
We
I'm
are.
starting to believe
yes, of
Or the population that they do not already have without the microchip. You already have. They can tap into your phone.
Yeah, start talking about how dinosaurs are fake or something, because he does that all
Whether
the
it's
time.
off or on. The only way for them to not be able to tap into your phone and take control of the camera and the microphone is if the battery is out. And with an iPhone, have you ever tried taking the battery out? It's really hard. It's not something that is really practical, right?
Smash it.
And people have cameras on their computers, and they've got microphones on their computers. People willingly buy Alexa devices. Seriously? And with your phone, you take...
Oh, damn. You're opening yourself up for government surveillance.
Yeah, no,
Billy.
I had a fucking Alexa and a Google in my room at the same time, so they could compare data. I didn't give a fuck.
It's kind of like if you say Alexa, or if you say, okay, Google, or
I'd
if you say,
okay, Google, say hi to Alexa. And they'd be like, hi, Alexa. I've been waiting to meet you. And Alexa would be like, hi, Google. They would talk to each other. It was fucking stupid.
hi, Bixby.
Yeah, hi, Bixby.
I'm trying to trigger everyone's phones that's watching right now.
Cortana.
Yep.
Get everywhere.
Please.
Your phone
Alexa,
is
play
One
with my
person
balls.
Who uses Cortana?
a microphone, it's a camera, it has satellite, so it shows where you are. You pour your most intimate personal information in it.
I just want, like, when does the other shoe drop, or is this all he says?
Either willingly or unwillingly, with your searches and your contact information, your text messages, your emails, your phone calls, your social media, your passwords, your banking information. Do you know what I'm saying? So everybody, they're gonna put a microchip in your arm. Dude, you're walking around with this. What the fuck do you think this is? You think this is okay? You think this is like, oh, I'm safe. No one's gonna get me.
He's not wrong here.
Yeah, I agree with everything. I'm just waiting for him to link it to the Jews or something like that. But
well,
who knows?
I could do that for you.
The grid.
I have the
How
best
would
fans.
that part be wrong?
Asterios, did you like Scott's joke right there?
No.
Why not?
There's no reason for this. Like, Scott, you are way too funny to need this, like, low-hanging fruit bullshit. You're a hysterical comedian. Also, I am waiting for him to say some stuff about the Jews. It's like, say the line, Nick.
Yeah.
Say the line.
Hey guys, don't worry. The microchip thing is off. I'm off the grid. Seriously? It's a microphone, it's a camera. This thing knows everything. Google, Facebook, the government, they know everything.
And who else?
They've got us by the balls. You think they don't? You know, you think they've got to...
Say it, Bart.
No, but the
Say
day
it.
that they
Say
drag
the
me to
line.
the doctor and inject me with a microchip, that's when we got to be worried. What, are you kidding me? What, do you think we live in a cartoon? Or same with the guns. People think it's like a...
You know what? Even if I dislike someone, I cannot be biased enough to act like I disagree with them when I do, or when I agree with them. So,
superhero movie, you know, that it's like a television show, and we're going to elect...
I've had this happen with other people too, like Wild Bill. There was one video I watched and I'm like, oh God, I just agree with everything he said.
somebody
Good.
with
Like-
horns sticking out of their head.
It's the broken clock
There you
being
go.
right twice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Here comes the fucking
And they're
hose.
gonna get on
I
TV.
agree with everything Ann Coulter has ever said. Uh-oh.
Say,
Trouble
Here comes... now everyone's gonna get a microchip in their arms, and those who don't will be shot, and there'll be FEMA camps. Like, you know, they already have so much control. They know everything.
can you
They
pause
see
this?
everything. They
Pause it. Yeah.
Did you, when you guys were kids, did you guys ever go to FEMA camp?
Is that what that was?
Every summer.
It was so much fun. We'd all sit around.
It was
like,
great.
singing
You got
songs,
trailers, you got rations. It was great.
All
Hear
right,
every
keep going.
stupid
Sorry,
thing.
that's all
Even if you don't have a phone, they have satellites now that can hear you. Well, I mean, and I don't know the exact details about this, but where it's like, even if you don't have a phone anywhere near you, even if you're
I feel dirty agreeing with him. I feel like
I don't.
Why?
middle of
Nick
the woods, they
Fuentes.
can still, if it's targeted, use satellites or drones. You know what I'm saying? So this kind of stuff is like,
I'm glad he's at least, feeding some reasonable shit to the unreasonable people that spoil him.
emailing me.
I've never heard him say anything I didn't like.
Many emails I've gotten like this over the past week.
Unfortunately,
Nick, you have-
right after he recorded this video, he lost $1,000 in patrons, and so right after this, he released another video called like 7 Signs of the Beast. Look out!
They're coming for your guns.
Boring.
to check out ID 2020. Bill Gates is gonna. And it's like, does people think this through for like 10 seconds?
No, if they
They're
did,
gonna
they wouldn't
take
watch you.
your guns. Most people don't even bother to have guns because you need a FOID or a carry permit, or at least that's what it is.
The
in
people
Chicago.
who have guns want to believe they're going to use them one day to keep them. It's so fucking sick. It's a weird fantasy.
It is weird.
It's gun fantasy.
Not everyone, obviously. Like, you have a gun, right?
Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to use it to keep it from the government coming
Are
to
you
take it from me.
serious?
No. Fuck no. Like literally, like any amount of guns. The amount of guns that you can own, it doesn't matter. You can't wield more than fucking 2 at a time.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand the
Tell that
people
to
who have
Stephen
like
Paddock.
20 guns.
He had like 50. It was crazy.
Did he wield them all at once?
Yeah, he did like a Dr. Octopus thing. That's how he set the high score. He was nuts.
Oh.
No, but that's where most of the people live, is in major cities. And they don't have to take your guns. Why would they need to take your guns? They already have control of the courts. They control academia. They control Hollywood. They control the media.
Who's they?
They
Who's
control
they?
everything.
Say it.
And
Say
you're just like at home with your gun. Well, they change everything outside of your home. And inside too, with your TV and trade, and they already destroyed your town.
Honestly, the way the algorithms work in social media and the way that we're influenced to do the things we do day to day, there's probably some sort of AI that is creating the alt-right. Like it's actually putting these thoughts into people's brains because it's like a byproduct of how the AI learns and works. And we're getting alt-right people who by no means of their own would have got to this point, except the AI. They're victims of a fucking algorithm. It's sad.
They always talk about like the alt-right pipeline, and we don't like that. But if it was an alt-right water slide, I think we'd all agree that would be pretty fun.
Who wouldn't take a ride on that?
Yeah, I love white water.
Imagine, and it's kind of sad actually, you imagine your archetypal Archie Bunker, your archetypal...
It would be like the
the,
lazy stereotypes river. Okay, let's do this. Let's build
All right,
this. Let's build
Bill,
this
you were saying
alt-right
something
water
about
park.
tacos and burritos.
Wait, what?
Do you guys remember the alt-right sphere of influence? It's funny because I know so many people on this.
How many of these people have been on this show?
A lot.
Dave
lot of
Rubin,
them. Sargon.
Blair White was on, right?
Yep.
Some black guy, Tim
guy.
Pool,
Roaming Millennial.
Roman Millennial.
Bunty King. Mundane Matt. Milo Yiannopoulos.
There's
Tim Pool.
You got Gavin.
Andy
Styx
Worski,
Hexenhammer.
Jeff Holiday.
Yep.
Never had Baked Alaska though.
Crown
Have you?
T.
Chris Reagan.
Yep.
There's a good. Let's say about half of these fucking names.
Quite a few.
The ones that haven't been on here are like, we've covered all of them. Joe Rogan's on there.
Yeah, that's kind of
Did
ridiculous.
you see what he said about Spotify?
No, what did he say?
So he got signed to Spotify. A lot of the workers at Spotify want to censor Joe Rogan, and
They want to fact check Joe Rogan.
they said they want to be able to edit his shows and pull shows off that they feel are problematic.
Well, I don't think they would use those words. Like, they wouldn't say like problematic or sus. The people at Spotify are very concerned about misinformation being put out there, which, to be fair, Joe Rogan did. Joe Rogan said that Antifa was setting a bunch of fires in Portland, and then he later had to apologize and say that's just something I heard. And like that was kind of what kicked off this whole Spotify being like, if we're gonna give this guy $100 million, shouldn't we fact check the bullshit he's putting out there? So like that's their side.
Oh, by the way, sorry to interrupt. I do want to point out Destiny and V are also on here too, and they've been on the show.
Yeah, we said Destiny.
Okay. V also in the lower right corner.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
The famous Alien show from the
No, but I
ABC
loved
from the
that show.
1980s?
I loved that show.
Or the remake from the mid 2000s.
No, thanks.
Who
with
is
that short-haired
blonde?
lady.
I like the 80s one.
Who is blonde in the belly of the beast?
I've never heard
That's
of that.
a great name. Blonde in the belly of the beast.
Yeah.
What a great name.
Google some of these people right now. Let's get on the alt-right pipeline.
No,
Come on.
no.
I wonder how many of them have completely distanced themselves from this since this came out 3 years ago.
Oh, my dick.
I've seen several videos of Asterios at MAGA hat rallies. So you hear him?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was only looking to get directions away from those rallies.
Excuse me, sirs in the red hats. Where's the closest exit?
More like, where's the closest Brexit?
It's me, I'm back.
Nice.
Oh, you look well.
Welcome back.
Actually, I was just about to go to sleep. I just had my late night sandwich snack.
Late night sandwich snack. You probably know about.
I believe
late
the
night.
sandwich snack is 17 different prescription narcotics on 2 slices of white bread.
I've made myself late
I like
night
it.
sandwich snack. I know what she's talking about. Late night sandwich snack.
It's just a late night sandwich snack.
Because I just bought all this.
An LNSS?
I've
Yes.
been craving, like, for some reason, just regular sandwich stuff, like with onions.
I can't believe she's being quiet. Isn't she normally unreasonably loud?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
There
her
must be
kids are
someone she's
sleeping.
trying not to wake. One of her poor children who are doomed to a life of misery.
Oh my God.
Onions, tomatoes, and just all that good stuff. I hadn't had one of those for a long time. So just have one of those, then just praying to the Lord and hanging out with Jesus, obviously.
Obviously.
And then I was about to go to bed, just hang out with my dog. And then I was about to go to bed when all of a sudden the Lord put something, like really urgent in my spirit. And those of you who hear from the Lord, you know how that goes. Like there's some
Those of you
words
who also
where
have severe
he
schizophrenia
tells
know
you
what I'm
to
talking
release,
about.
And
I think this is. You know what? I think she's mellowed out a lot. A lot of her crazy is gone. It almost seemed
That's
like
because of her late night sandwich snack.
and I don't mean
they're
she
right
doesn't still think some weird stuff, but her energy is gone. It seems.
Well, she did just wake up after a late
Okay.
night sandwich snack, so that could be part of it.
yeah, she could be like carb coma, like yeah.
It could be like Asterios at the beginning of this podcast.
Is that a stuffed baby Jesus doll behind her?
some other things, you can like pray about it, but there's other stuff that like the Lord requires you to release right away.
She's
But
got a
anyway,
stuffed baby Jesus up there.
the
It's
Lord
off camera
says,
now.
I know I've been saying this for a little while, but the Lord just said that this will be the season, especially my enemies.
Look at that stuffed Jesus
y'all
over there in
already
the
see it
corner.
happening. But he said this is the season
Is
where
that
you're
her
going to
Jesus waifu pillow?
I did something. It looks like it might be a Muppet, a Jesus Muppet.
see the reward of the wicked. This is the season. I mean, obviously, it's already happening right now.
Isn't that a Halloween movie? Halloween Season of the Wicked? No.
I don't.
Pretty close.
Yeah, Season of the Witch.
I don't recall.
Obviously, it's already happening right now. But he said that every person is going to fall into like their own traps that they set up for us. I mean, I don't know what's going on out there. I know it's really bad. I don't know if y'all are getting persecuted also, but those of you who have been following me know that I have been having lots of persecutions, enemies, like everything it describes in the Bible, it happens to me. I don't see this stuff really happening to any Christians out there.
Everything described in the Bible happened to her.
Yeah. Yes.
she was eaten by a whale.
Yes, she's the bride of
Her
Jesus
dad
Christ.
was going to murder her, so God liked him better.
Right.
Remember when she went around killing all those firstborns?
Ah, the best.
It's a miracle she's not in prison.
Like, I just don't see it. I don't see any Christians really being persecuted other than like the hardcore.
I regret choosing this video. This video's like I don't know. It's not good.
She's saying she doesn't see Christians getting persecuted?
Right. Which they do, and I hear
Except the hard.
a lot of Christians have persecution complexes where they think they're being persecuted when in reality they're the majority and control a lot of shit.
Tila
A
Tequila
lot of Christians
puts
are mentally retarded.
I want
and
to
emotionally.
say, I've seen a lot of videos of Tila Tequila on your show. Am I wrong to say that she looks unusually good in this video? I don't mean she looks like MTV good, but like maybe she's like been getting a little more sleep. Like take a look at her face.
She just had a late night snack sandwich.
I didn't love her face in this. Maybe it's better than other videos.
Yeah, I didn't think she looked better than.
I mean, at one time in her life, she was famous for being attractive, right? It wasn't her talent. It wasn't her singing ability or anything. So
I think it was the singing.
Yeah.
It was prior to the late night sandwich snacks, though.
Yeah, yep, the late night sandwich snack.
This could be a return to form with the late night sandwich snacks.
Could be. Oh man, now I want that that dude that you keep exploiting.
Yeah, the police cop chokehold.
chokehold guy doing late night sandwich.
Yeah,
snack.
someone messaged him, say late night sandwich snack.
Late night.
You want
There's
a
a
late
picture
night
of a sandwich
snack,
on his
y'all?
phone.
You see
Late night
this?
sandwich snack.
You see this?
See this?
See this late night sandwich snack?
Sandwich.
Tila Tequila made her a late
See
night
this late-
sandwich snack.
You see
What if
this?
that's Tila Tequila's boyfriend?
I want a crossover now.
Yes.
Damn it. And I'll never get it. I'll never get it.
We don't
That's
know
the
that.
tragedy.
We don't know that. We could use our powers to manipulate them
Use your
into a
power for
relationship.
once. Use your powers for good. So
I do.
Bullshit you do. Get that dude to say late night sandwich snack.
When we had Gail make a promo for Actual Mania, that was using our powers for good.
Yes. That is a rare example of using your powers for good.
We're gonna move into a segment we don't do too often, but we've been doing it more recently. It's a classic
Gay
segment.
porn.
Yes, you're right.
Individual situation. Check out
Oh, I was right.
As in porn? Or pawn? Porn.
Gonna porn you.
Go to the porn shop.
Gonna porn you. I'm gonna porn you. All right.
I had to porn my TV. Pay my stupid
Asterios, it's not
bills.
time for your calisthenics. Wait till the show's over.
Here he is.
Back hurts.
Aw. The boogeyman of the internet.
Vocals by my wife. This is Don Keene singing.
No, she's got a real
Like
Tila
it-
Tequila vibe.
Like an angel. Okay.
It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, like an angel. Here we go.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keene from God TV Radio. I hope you're all having a blessed day.
Oh yeah, he plays this stupid thunder effect in the background of all of his videos now.
Because he's mysterious.
He's the Pokemon.
I'm a mysterious man.
It's mysterious
I
where all of
live
his
in a
teeth went.
storm.
You know how there used to be that radio show, The Quiet Storm? He's like the Daily Stormer. Like, good for him.
Oh, good one.
Stormfront.org.
The Daily Stormfront.
We'll be doing a podcast tomorrow with Will Kincaid and a bunch of other individuals.
Is his voice
Saturday,
modulated in some way?
No.
Or is his compression just dog shit?
It's dog shit, and he's probably laying face down. Well, not really face down, but he's laying in bed on his belly, and he arches his back and uses his computer like this while he's like doing the cobra pose in yoga, right?
Just like a lazy bottom.
Yeah. Yes.
We'll most likely
The mac
be
and cheese
doing another
manatee.
podcast with TTR. He has not yet told me what it is the topics are about. But so be it. It'll probably have something to do with Christianity or something going on.
Oh, you mean the same shit you've been talking about forever that no one really cares or talks about anymore?
What do you mean? I've changed thousands of times. I've quit YouTube and came back thousands of times.
He was going
my reincarnations.
He was going full on like racist
dog whistle situation.
Yeah, he was going full on with that, but maybe he's done with that now that he got kicked off of Gab.
Maybe I've gone too far.
Kicked off of Gab.
Yes, he was too bad for Gab.
I started to do a
Heretofore
racism.
thought impossible.
That's like getting kicked out of a TGI Fridays for eating too many appetizers. That's very difficult. Wow.
How do you do it? How do you even go about it?
He was like, Grab doesn't support free speech.
I like how he's dressed as the Shadow.
Yeah.
The Shadow knows.
If it was an actual picture of him, he'd be taking up like at least a third of the screen right now. It wouldn't be off to the
That's
side.
why he had
like
to
that.
go digital.
I'm a pretty well built. One time he was like, I'm a pretty well built guy.
And
Well
how it
built.
Yep.
Associates itself with religion and God's authority. Who knows? We'll see.
If he sees this, eventually there will be like, Drunken Peasants a pedophile situation, make a pedophile video about me. Because that's
Who told you?
Yeah. he'll take that clip of you doing that and make it seem like you weren't being sarcastic about it.
He better. Now I'm going to be very sad if he doesn't.
So make sure you check out
could
TTOR
use the
site
press.
as well as Will Kincaid's page, where I'm going to be visiting. We're going to talk about Kamala Harris and Mike Pence. How did the debate go? I personally believe that Mike Pence swept the floor.
God, I hope I didn't miss this. When did this happen?
With Kamala Harris, I believe that she had a advantage over Mike Pence in a couple different ways.
Okay.
One, the moderator was clearly a liberal, and repeatedly it has been shown that the moderator repeatedly interrupted Mike Pence. But unlike
No, he wouldn't shut up when his time was done. And her job is to interrupt
he got
you.
interrupted when he went over his time.
Right. That's what a moderator
As did she.
does. What the fuck does he think a moderator does?
She kept talking over vice president situation. Real liberal cunt.
Right.
Kept thanking him for being...
No, I'm sorry, Billy. The only reason he's saying the moderator was clearly a liberal is because, I mean, to be fair, she does look like one of those cartoons. What's the name of that, like, conservative cartoonist? The one who draws Trump all strong, Ben Garrison?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
To be fair, that moderator did look like something straight out of a Ben Garrison cartoon with, like, a sign up saying, like, end fun, no more joy.
No more
That's
joy.
true. Liberals do hate fun.
Like Donald
Yeah.
Trump.
Liberals hate joy like conservatives hate the other three-letter J word.
Mike Pence didn't get
Jax
loud.
from
He
Mortal Kombat.
Finished his statements and
They
just
hate
simply
Jax.
waited until the next
I mean, they would
question to
hate him for
respond
other
to
reasons.
the barrage of things that were thrown at him while also attempting to answer the question he was originally asked, which was pretty smart.
Pretty smart for him to dodge questions.
The moderator continuously
Why even
interrupted-
why even
He didn't
answer a question
single
at the
question
debate?
asked him.
Makes
Pretty
him-
shrewd debating.
Makes you almost as smart as dodging taxes, too.
Or the draft,
That makes me smart.
Man,
which I would
damn,
have done.
Trump and Pence should move to LA because these guys are good dodgers.
In fact, if they can dodge a wrench, they can continue to dodge what they've been dodging for their whole lives. I hope Benjamin Stiller calls them for his dodgeball team.
I do hope Benjamin Stiller calls.
Benjamin Stiller.
Classic.
And
nonstop.
Vincent Vaughn.
This is irritating, this Chris
Young
Wallace.
Vincent Vaughn.
You can see that softball questions were thrown at Kamala Harris by the moderator.
Do we still watch trailers on this show?
I try to avoid it because they almost always get, like, it's either the clips of the movie or the songs they use in the trailer. Almost always get a
I
copyright
saw a really
claim.
good trailer for a
Very
movie today.
few questions were even asked to her. It was a constant slew of nonsense and conspiracies and made up loaded questions thrown at Mike Pence, but like I said,
It was almost the exact same questions, and a lot of the questions weren't loaded. It was just like, what are you going to do for coronavirus? Like,
yeah, I mean, some of them were hard questions, but I think you're actually supposed to ask those.
You shouldn't ask hard questions, all right? These people are running for vice president of the United States. They're not even
That's
real
true.
president.
Neither of them will do anything if elected.
Yeah.
So.
If the motherfucker
Maybe the
can
questions are too hard.
If the motherfucker can spell potato, they have a leg up.
They vote in a tie in the Senate, and they have to be prepared to take over the office whenever it happened. Like, you know.
And you think that's hard? Trump's been doing it for 4 years. All we have is a cough and terrible debt.
There's a good chance
Could've been worse.
There's a good chance that Kamala Harris or even Pence would have to take over in the just based on the age of these two guys.
He did an excellent job at defending the president and his administration.
No, he didn't.
He did a good job.
See, this is who Brett Keane is, the perfect demographic of someone who Trump and Pence is gearing their campaign towards.
The guy who hosts God TV Radio.
Yeah, it's someone made a parody channel of God TV Radio, and it was God Smoke Signal Telegraph.
Nice.
How is it TV and radio?
Pick a lane, Brett.
Right. Pick a
God
lane.
TV radio.
And it's neither. It's not TV or radio.
But it's God.
I was going to say, someone should tell him it's internet.
Yeah.
Neither TV. Of all your options, you chose two and both were wrong.
Right.
I was going to say it was God 56K modem. That would have been a little less cool, though.
Making sure
People are telling me to increase the speed. All right, here we go.
he held Kamala Harris to the fire.
Oh, it's way better.
And,
but he's still speaking at a moderate pace.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised. I've been noticing that as soon as I realized
This is why I tell people that I think they're wrong when they tell me they think Brett does meth. You know?
No, he's way too slow for meth. If you
Right.
told me he was severely dependent on opiates, I would believe you.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's a heroin kind of guy.
he lost all
Yeah.
his teeth before he was 40 years old.
Sick.
Yeah.
New
so-
record.
Yeah. is that a
all this
record?
argument, this debate was going on. Mike Pence
All
was
of them,
perfectly
yeah.
courteous and respectful. He was quite decent throughout the whole thing, and he did everything that you could possibly want and then a little bit more. But the advantage also Kamala Harris had, besides the moderator saving her ass repeatedly, as Chris Wallace did Joe Biden, was that she doesn't have a problem. She doesn't even sweat whenever she's lying. And she lied over and over and over. She lied about the Green Deal. She repeatedly...
The Green Deal? What's the Green Deal? Anyway, yeah, it's called the Green New Deal, and they said that they didn't fully support it. How is that a lie?
Well, no, you see, because they're liberals, so they all really supported it.
They all agree on the same thing.
If they're not all on board, then they're liars.
He used to do that. You know, Brett actually switched. Brett used to be just like G-Man, where everyone was either an atheist or a God believer. And G-Man does that same thing. But now Brett is you're a liberal or conservative. That's all it is.
Which is really the same thing as atheist or God believer. We've just relabeled it.
In some respects, I'm sure there's conservative atheists and more, and I've known more liberal religious people. But yeah, by and large, yes, that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
They ignored questions like having to do with the courts being packed. She claims that she wants to help the economy, but the truth is if Joe Biden gets into office, he's going to expect all the jobs to be shut down. He's going to expect...
Yeah, Joe Biden, my first act as president, shut down everyone's
No more jobs. Jobs are over.
No, what are we going to do without jobs? No.
I hereby remove all of your jobs.
How dare you? What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
While at the same time raising taxes, which would kill our economy. And it would also kill and destroy a lot of Americans.
Now,
it will kill Americans by raising taxes. What?
Biden says he doesn't want to raise taxes for anybody under $400,000.
That's
a
like
year.
twice as much as what Obama said when he was running for president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're a multimillionaire if you're making $400,000 $600,000 a year consistently.
Imagine, I know it's almost impossible, but imagine you're only making $600,000 a year. I know that's hard for us to do, but yeah, for how much we make. But imagine you're making as little as $600,000 a year. Imagine your already unreasonable taxes being raised. It would kill you. I agree.
You would just die.
You would just die.
Americans pay high taxes if they can't go to work, if they can't go and do their job.
I mean, as we've seen, that filthy rich people can usually figure out a way to pay very low taxes if they play the game.
I've seen no evidence of that in the last week.
No, never. Yeah, I mean, our tax code is stupid and complicated because you can work it if. And the IRS is just bloated and overworked on top of that, so they can't really enforce a lot of shit either. It's ridiculous.
There's also this, like, I mean, this is like a common thought in conservative circles, like, oh, you know, Biden's going to immediately like shut down the country and cost everyone their jobs. It's like, hey, everyone that works in a movie theater has lost their job for 7 months because we haven't crushed the virus yet. I haven't been able to see Tenet, a movie I'm told sucks, and I want to make fun of it on podcasts. I hear this movie sucks, and it's all stupid and palindromy and backwardsy and crap, and I don't know why this guy can't just have Batman fighting more people, but I guess this guy wants to make his non-Batman movies now. It's like, if you're a bartender, there are like, you should be cleaning up my puke right now. But you can't.
They
because
just
the bars are
loosened
closed.
up. Did you see the news here locally? They've loosened up the restrictions on theaters and bars now.
Really?
Yeah.
Regal's not
They're-
opening. All Regal's just closed across
That's probably
the
a company
nation.
policy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess
Red
you.
Robin just went bankrupt. They had unlimited French fries. Where am I supposed to
Who
get
went
unlimited
bankrupt?
Red Robin.
Red Robin started in Seattle. Red Robin is a
Are
Seattle
they really
thing.
bankrupt?
Look it up. Yes, it just happened.
No.
Red Robin used to be called Sam's Tavern, and now there's another Sam's Tavern. Like the family of the people who sold Sam's Tavern to Red Robin or opened up a new. It's basically the same thing, like unlimited fries and big burgers. That's basically what it is.
So yeah, it's so sad. It's
But,
like
yeah,
hey, guys.
they expanded bar like the amount of people they can let into a bar now, and the bars are open later now. Our bars were closing at like 10 before, but they just changed all
every
that.
bar in Seattle can now allow up to 1,000 people, and they close at 6 a.m. now. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. But
Yeah.
I have my doubts.
Red Robin
Also,
is not closing. In
You really
June-
freaked out, Bill, with this news hysteria, so I hope you know.
In June, they did say they were on the brink of default. They're calling it a value trap. They've closed 35 restaurants temporarily. They're not down yet. But fuck.
So
we can still do it.
Did you ever eat at the original Red Robin in the University District? No. I guess it was open up until like 2 or 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, the original Sam's Tavern that became a Red Robin.
It was down.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It's Ruby Tuesday.
Oh, fuck Ruby
fuck
Tuesday.
them.
Goodbye.
So good.
Goodbye.
Should I hang up on Asterios now?
Bump, bump. No, just fuck Ruby Tuesdays.
I guess this virus is all right after all.
Dude, they have a burger
You know what?
challenge at
It's okay.
Sam's.
Yeah, it's nuts. If you can finish it all within 1 hour, your picture goes up on the wall, and you can proudly wear a free T-shirt displaying your incredible and fearless accomplishment. If you can finish the challenge in under 30 minutes, it's on us. The Sam's 50 Burger, Jalapeno Reno Magic Mushroom Burger, Sam's Cheeseburger. Wash it all down with the Sam's Bacon Vodka Bloody Mary Masterpiece.
Oh my God.
Of course, fries are included. Endless not recommended. So it's 4 burgers, fries,
So it's
and
4 burgers.
yeah, 4 burgers, fries, and a vodka Bloody Mary that's got crazy shit. I think it's got a small burger in the Bloody Mary itself.
Yeah, it's like
It looks like, it's
yeah. See
this.
the little burger right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, those are 4 burgers
cute.
stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, this is the company that like originally Red Robin came out of.
Could I do that? 4 burgers?
Yeah.
5 burgers?
I think you could.
I probably could, yeah.
I think you
I
could.
could do it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I don't even
Asterios
want
wants
try
to do it right now.
Yeah.
It looks so delicious.
Asterios, are you
It-
going to grab that
I
burger's
would-
booty?
I would eat that right now. I'm very hungry.
Asterios, are you going to grab that burger's booty?
Booty burger.
Can't wait to mouth harass that burger.
Okay.
You gotta leave your moms.
I'm gonna Sophie's Choice here right now. You may not like me for it, but I have to do it because we have a duty to the fans. You can only have one. Yeah, you can save one. The other dies. This burger or sign language lady.
Bye, sign language lady.
Oh,
Hello,
he's
burger.
hungry.
Goodness,
He
I can't wait.
hungry. Oh, I'm gonna fuck that burger.
I'm not gay.
right.
I'm not gay, but I wouldn't mind having sex with Asterios. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be
Don't
terribly
sound like
fun.
a queer or
It
nothing.
would be fun.
Yeah.
I don't sound like a queer or nothing.
That'd be
but
fun. That'd
Yeah,
be a lot of
he
fun.
doesn't seem like a good fuck, but he does seem like a fun fuck.
No,
It's memorable.
it is good. It's good.
At this point,
It's about
bro.
creating memories.
Oh
Yes,
my
we've all
gosh.
had good sex at this point. Now we want interesting sex.
Yeah.
That's true.
I would argue to say that interesting, fun, entertaining sex is leaps and bounds better than mechanically efficient sex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I would always gravitate towards interesting.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah, we're whoa, Asterios turned.
I'm still here. Sorry, I'm fixing some coffee, but I'm still here.
All right. Did we get any Streamlabs?
We definitely did.
A couple, yeah. Let's do it. Now's the time to start the tip train. Tip train. $2,
Do it,
$5,
now,
$10.
Quit fucking around. Do it.
Kayla Wagoneck
Cow.
gave us a $2 bala. Thank you. Mighty Five says that Fly won the debate. This also proves Pence is a piece of shit. They were from Gotham. Dogma, not Gotham. I don't know why I couldn't say the word dogma. Lord and Earl give us big love.
Five
and,
letters. It's tricky.
that puts us at the precipice of,
All right.
of awesome.
Man, so there's a little bit of pressure put on the Saturday people unless we can get a rally going here. We're gonna
rally up.
We're gonna leave and do the post show in like 15, 20 minutes. So yeah, I've got a couple. I've got an interesting Cobes video. I'll just play that.
What is up, YouTube?
long as it's interesting.
Streamlabs, how's it going? We're back at you, Cool Cobras, with another video. It is the Halloween.
Little macho guy.
It's the Halloween season. Cheers. I just uploaded a brand new cooking video to
He gets really offended in this because someone tells him to clean his pan.
my channel. And this cooking video literally has 69 likes.
He's got like what looks like 10 years worth of like burnt shit in his cast iron
You're
skillet.
not supposed to wash cast iron skillets.
It's seasoned.
Big soul, grazie for the 6.
Thank you.
So yeah. Everybody's like, you're not supposed to machine wash cast iron skillets.
You can, and you're supposed to not like use too much soap and stuff. You know, just like rinse it out. Some
Yeah,
people
but,
use
like,
salt to clean it.
Yeah, you could still clean the
If water
fucking thing.
touches it, it'll still be okay.
You shouldn't have 88 layers of grit, grime, and what the fuck else.
Yeah, get that out.
And
It's
a
okay to
bitch
have a
ain't
little bit of dirt. Like,
Do we
like
have this new video?
blackness.
Can we look at his pan?
Likes
I
and
don't-
235
this video's great,
dislikes.
though.
Yep. Quit blowing money on
If someone
booze
can
and
find
get
it
a
and send
better
it to me,
setup.
I-
Like, cool.
I don't know where to find it.
Oh my god, dude. Hide user.
Yeah, he says hide user every time he blocks someone.
Apparently, according to the comments,
I didn't catch the numbers. Does he have an insane dislike to like ratio?
Yes. Thank you, 2 Guns No Ammo. 2 Guns No Ammo.
Hey,
there
we
he
just got
is.
a big one.
Yeah.
We just got a $69 dono.
And
I did the
another
math.
one?
It's coming in right
Okay,
after this 2
cool.
Guns. No.
We're almost a quarter of the way there now. Thank you, guys.
Coop
Yeah.
Car, yes.
Our associate producer, Coop Car.
Grazie.
Thank you.
Fucking guy.
Gracias. Yeah, dude.
the audio on this video has been shit. Let's see. Well, again, I can't control when
gets
my
so
phone
mad.
decides to pull that crap, dude. I really can't.
It's been a while since I made a cooking video. And I told Laura, I said, dude,
Yeah, I don't know why the fucking phone's doing that shit. The audio sucks. Hide user. Again, if I had any control over how to control my phone recording a fucking...
I'm going to start doing that every time I block somebody. Hide user.
Hide user.
Cooking video with the fucking audio, I would control it. I would be like, it sound nice, but again, I can't control if the audio.
What are
on
you
a
looking
cooking
at,
video
Cobra?
Does that crap?
He's looking through which eye. Depends on which eye you're talking about.
Well, yeah. Two separate questions. So.
Again, people are trying to get me and Cool Taste to battle it out and have some sort of YouTube drama, and it's horse shit. It's complete and utter horse shit.
It's horse shit.
I'm gonna toast these buns. Proceeds to blacken pan fry 2 slices of bread. Oh my god, dude. You know, I love banning trolls. I get off on that shit.
Is that what you get off on, Cobes?
I don't believe he gets off on anything. I don't think his stuff works.
You don't think his... I've seen him with a half a boner and some like neon green Speedos.
Half.
Well, he wasn't using it. It was a...
That's the best it gets. That was a great day. That was functioning on all cylinders.
It looked like he had Kermit the Frog sitting in his lap.
Hi, dude. I'm not taking notes from anyone. Okay, newsflash, motherfuckers. I've been recording YouTube videos for a lot longer than Cool Taste has. No offense to him or his fans, but...
Newsflash, motherfuckers. I'm too poor to fix my setup. So fuck you!
We like you like that.
Are you speaking for Cobra or yourself right now?
Both.
Both.
It was possible to boil a beef patty in beer. Well, it wasn't technically boiled, it was cooked, because the heat of the pan plus, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so the audio is crap. I didn't know it was going to do that. Honestly, I had no fucking idea it was going to pull that shit.
I don't know, I'm not a doctor.
I'm not a doctor. I just play one on TV.
Can you fix the audio? It's actually fucked. I will try. No guarantees, though. People are gonna give me shit about it. That's just
Seriously,
great.
you should clean your pan. You don't want a greased...
Thank you for your donate to talk shit. I appreciate it. Hey, newsflash, dickweed. I clean my pan every time I use it. Okay, I've gotten into the habit of
That can't
that.
be true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I cleaned my fucking pan before making the burger video. You do realize this, right? Oh, wait, you don't because you're an idiot.
Hide user.
That comment's got you blocked. I don't swing that way, you fucker. Now, if you're a true fan of King Cobra JFS, you know, you're like, hey, finally a cooking video. Holy shit. When's the last time Cobra made one of these? Instead of spending all this fucking money on fast food. He actually made a cooking video this time. Huh. Cobes, would you be willing to share your tax returns with us? What's the point of that? Weight gain coming in nicely, tubes. I know, right? Shit, look at these abs. Weight gain coming in nicely, tubes.
White gang?
I mean, even if I did gain a little bit of weight, who gives a shit? You know?
I figured he'd be fatter, actually. I thought he'd be in worse shape.
No, he's not fat. The thing of him
he seems like he should be in real sloppy shape, but he's not as bad as I thought.
He talks about himself like he's a bodybuilder, though. That's the hilarious part of it.
Well, we're not quite at that point. But.
No, we're definitely not. But he also says he's a sexy goth bad boy.
Yeah.
He says he's irresistible to women.
That's also true.
He wears tactical soap to attract women.
And he's had like a 3-year dry spell.
Yeah, so something tells me he's not...
A 3-year dry spell, which followed a previous 27-year dry spell.
Yeah. Something tells me he's not all he's cracked up to be. This King Cobra.
I mean, to be fair, he would be an interesting fuck, though.
I choose Asterios over King Cobra 100% of the time.
Asterios, slight edge over Cobes.
Slight edge.
Asterios.
Slight. Would hope so.
Asterios is the entire edge.
Hey, I didn't ask for your fucking help, for one. And two, I'm aware of this, thank you. I'm sorry, Jawan King Goth. I didn't know it was you that said that. Like, people treat me like I'm fucking stupid.
Does he not know how to pronounce Juan?
Juwan.
Did he say Juwan, like Juwan a man?
He loves that movie.
You know, they look at me and say, oh, hey, Josh has Asperger's. He don't know shit. So people always gotta feel like, oh, we gotta help him, we gotta help him, we gotta help him, we gotta help him with advice.
We gotta help him.
You know what I'm saying?
You're cruising for a boozing boy.
Fucking bring it, pussy. You ain't my real father.
They took his father's
He
name.
said that before.
If you're doing
I remember him saying that last time.
Because the troll uses his dad's name, the troll.
Yeah, yeah. And other people pretend like they think it is his dad. He's like, that's not my dad.
Oh, that's your dad, dude. You should be nicer to your
We're all
dad.
pretty sure
This
that's your
guy's
dad.
he's paid $15 so far to razz this guy.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Worth
Like, I
it.
really do like his business model of people pay $5 to say mean things.
Yeah.
It's like the modern day dunk tank.
It's a dunk tank.
it is.
Absolutely. Yeah. And to be fair, it's literally two people and only two people doing it, but they each seem to spend like $50 per stream, so it seems to work.
Get it?
Everybody
Donate
wins.
to talk shit's coming in nicely, tubes. Seriously, make it stop. You're not even. Wow, dude. Do you remember to give Warlord half the money for that jewelry box you both signed? I think it sold for $60. Yes,
Can
I
he
did.
read?
No.
No.
He can't even see.
No, yeah.
I don't want to be mean, but he's a bad reader.
Yes, I did. Warlord Campbell did, in fact, get paid for helping me make that.
Which grade level of comprehension would you put him at?
3.
Whatever the lowest grade of meat, like whatever grade of meat you serve dogs to, that's the grade.
Q.
Oh,
He's
Taco
grade
Bell?
Q.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be fair, like if you had to read two things at once that were 12 feet apart, you might find it difficult.
I was going to say, that's why I don't want to come down too hard on him.
Why so grumpy today, sissy boy? Did Warlord steal your
Sissy
pipe
boy.
toy then, or did you notice the hundreds of dislikes your videos are getting? Ha 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 ha.
No, I'm not grumpy. No one stole anything, and the only reason I get dislikes is because people are obsessed with hating me. Ha 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 ha. Donate to talk shit's coming in nicely, tubes.
He's got a fart toy.
He's got a fart. He
So
also
I
says
think-
he says the exact same words. Like he has said, donate to talk shit's coming in nicely, tubes, like 4 times in this video.
Yes.
Yes.
That's autism I can get behind.
Donate to talk.
And the
talk
weird,
shit's coming in nice
he's
tubes.
clearly incapable of laughing for real because like that part of his brain doesn't work. So he does that. So whatever, however you can get there.
Control of my phone decides to be a retard and not want to work right.
This is funny.
Culver said the R word. I have Asperger's, so technically I can say it.
Wow.
Technically,
he's pulling
Asperger's
that
hasn't been a
card.
legitimate diagnosis since 2012, but okay.
Ouch.
It's just part of the autism spectrum.
Your sky god.
It's autism light.
Self. What's the point of
Diet
going through these
autism.
stupid comments? Because honestly, they're going to fucking talk shit no matter what you do. I watched it
That
back.
looks like your hygiene Kobe's.
That donate to talk shit made no fucking sense, considering I've already showered. Which, of course, if you want to smell good for the ladies, I had a dating website. I posted a picture of my dong to try to,
This is great. So he posted a picture of his cock on a dating website.
On a dating website? Do you do that? Is that a thing? that
That's
you
what
do?
he's saying.
Maybe on Grindr.
He was like, hey. And, well, the online dating didn't work out, so I deleted the profile. Lo and behold, people were just like, hey, Cobra's got his willy out on a dating profile. Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Imagine
so they stole the
saying
picture,
Willy
and now they're using it to harass.
unironically and then not killing yourself.
Got his willy out.
Oh, dude, he's got some fabric softener back there on the floor. It comes full
Some
circle.
Downy?
Oh, wow.
Ah.
I think that's
Tide Pod Chaser.
I don't know if that's Downy. I think that's the Snuggles brand or whatever.
Yeah, Snuggles the
It's
fabric.
green, so I'm
a
thinking
cousin
game.
of Teddy
It's
Ruxpin.
grind.
But Kenny,
some of these people are dudes.
Fucking fisted.
Oh, double
I don't
Downy.
think so.
No, Asterios, don't do it.
You
No.
fucking hate my guts. And I'm like, dude, that's kind of gay, bro. If you're a dude who hates me so much, you're gonna steal my dong picture and use it to fucking harass me. That means you got a picture of my dick on your desktop.
That's not gay.
That's
That's
kind of gay,
hilarious.
bro. I'm just saying. But hey,
What are you
man,
talking
if my
about?
trolls are gay for me, no judgment. You know, I'm a sexy motherfucker.
No
To be
judgment.
fair, I'm proud of what I got between my legs. So yeah,
It's much better than what I got between my.
I
my
avoided
skull.
watching it, but
My
I guess there
ears.
was a video where he put on a banana hammock and like swung it around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. Super slow mode. Someone told me the bushes in the back were fucking.
Oh, they looped?
Green
CGI'd in,
screen?
They looped. Yeah. So
Oh,
I had to
shit.
watch it. I had to watch it on super slow mode.
Good eye.
Close up.
Stop
For
lying to
17
your
hours.
audience. We know you don't talk to ladies.
yeah. Just because I don't tell you about it doesn't mean it doesn't
That
happen.
laugh is haunting.
Hasn't he told us that he hasn't had sex in 3 years?
Yeah, he talks about a dry spell
So you
all
definitely
the time.
have. No, not only have you not talked about it, you've talked about it not happening specifically.
Right. So people are
Also,
just
it
going
seems
by
like
what
he
you
talks
say.
about everything that happens to
Right.
him.
Yes.
Like,
I believe so. I think there's very little that we don't know about.
Right.
we know the cleanliness levels of his cookware. I don't even know the cleanliness levels of my own pans.
Yeah,
I know
like,
that there's
can
a
you tell
debate
me?
about this
Can
guy.
you tell me confidently how clean your pan is right now?
I eat off of it.
can't. I honestly can't.
You should be ashamed.
A lot of
Yep.
Perceived as a creep because I dress goth and I check out women, but women check out men for one, and two, you don't even fucking know me, homie. I
You don't
just
even
say
know me, homie.
Josh, do you think you
That
could
kinda
beat up
rhymes.
a black dude?
That's racist, dog. That is racist,
But
man.
yes, I definitely could. All of them at the same time.
You're a sissy poser. Give us another fake laugh, you ding dong. Sissy boy, sissy boy, sissy. Boy, sissy boy, sissy.
Talking to donate
see it.
shit, or is it, wait, I got that backwards. Donate to talk shit, coming in nicely, tubes. Toxic masculinity coming in nicely, tubes.
Whoa. He's woke.
You see this
When
big
I think
beefy
woke, I think Cobra.
Woke Cobra.
goth dude who's not afraid to be himself, and oh, you are so jealous and triggered by my awesomeness. It's fucking awesome.
If I saw him just randomly walking down the street, I would not categorize him as goth. He always talks about how goth he is. What, he wears a dog collar and a weird...
And a cowboy hat.
Yeah, I don't...
Sort of.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
get
I
it.
mean, color motif wise, yeah, but the rest, no. There's a lot going on.
He's like the guy that works at a fucking mom and pop burger grill. He grills all day, and when he leaves, he goes out the back door and looks in the Hot Topic garbage can next door to the fucking burger shop, pulls out a
Yeah.
couple of cool clearance duds they couldn't sell, and
Yeah.
goes home.
Yeah, he's a
Simple.
short order cook who gets Hot Topic sloppy seconds.
Yeah,
Hot
he's-
slopic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ball, I
Yeah.
just warned. Look
Yeah.
out. Fuck the trolls. Okay, so let's look up a rap beat, shall we?
He looks like
Oh
he,
no! Did you hear what he just said?
This is gonna
Uh-oh.
suck. He looks like he works at a Waffle House.
You know what they're
It
gonna
looks like
do?
he jerks at a Waffle House.
So they take a
no.
picture of my dick and then they Photoshop it to make it look all weird and shit. I bet that's what they did because they're fucking jealous little fuckers, dude. It's fucking.
One of the first videos we ever watched of him is where he talked about wanker scabs. Scabs you get from jerking off too much.
hilarious. They're like, oh, this guy posted the picture of his dick on a dating website. I'm going to steal that picture, Photoshop it to make it look smaller, and then post it all over the internet. Oh my god, this will be hilarious. Meanwhile, I'm like, dude, you're the one
That
with another
is
dude's
hilarious. That is objectively hilarious.
Very funny.
This is all hilarious all the time.
We're
dick
all
on your-
comedians. We are all professional comedians. We certify that as hilarious.
That's funny.
desktop. I'm just
Click that
saying,
one,
like,
the
hey,
funny
man.
train.
And newsflash, ding-a-ling, it's not the size of your boat, it's the motion of your ocean. Yo.
Oh, here we go. We got some cringe rap.
Don't need to talk shit's coming in nicely, making that money. These trolls think they're funny, but fuck them. Who's really clowning around when I get down? Freestyle mad rap when I bridge the gap between racism and sexism. Fuck these haters talking shit that get handled on my charisma. As long as you slaying them is a treat.
he say he bridged the gap between racism and sexism, so he is both racist and sexist? See, that's what I try to do on this show.
Yep.
That's what we call fridging the gap.
Also, why if he's not going to even try to stay on beat, why bother?
Why
Just
have a
rap.
beat?
Just
Yeah.
you could just
Just
freestyle
freeball it.
Yes.
Yeah, to make no effort to go anywhere near the beat.
Right. It just makes it harder to hear.
Everybody's calling for King Cobra to play at the Gathering of the Juggalos next year. They're loving this. It's sick.
Hopefully he gets as good a reaction as Tila Tequila did there.
Oof.
That's just it, YouTube. My fans are awesome, but my trolls are jealous cocksuckers.
Your trolls are the ones paying you.
Yes. You might as well be sucking my dick, these goddamn trolls. You're sitting there like, oh yeah, I'm gonna post Cobra's dick all over the internet. This will be hilarious.
You just keep talking about it. You're giving them
Again,
a win every
funny.
time you mention it.
That's kind of gay, bro. I'm just saying. But hey, no judgment.
I'm going to Google King Cobra's dick.
No.
You know, why should we give advice from someone because every chick in town wants to date me?
Why are you going through such a...
That's just it.
I was going to say, that's
dry
the
spell.
second straight video I've seen where he said that, and that seems to clash with the dry spell thing. Although he did kind of explain it in the last one, where he said because every chicken he's like, I don't know, is he paralyzed by choice? I think is sort of what he was saying.
I don't know, man. Fuck.
I'm clicking a not safe for work link. Thank God.
Yay.
Thank God this post is expired. He was posting the casual encounters in Wyoming.
Yep, Wyoming.
Oh, you're looking for his penis.
Yeah, I figured we got to get it out of the way.
You got to get it out of the way.
I like how the dating website he's talking about is casual encounters on Craigslist.
Yeah, wasn't that like a category on Craigslist? Seriously.
And didn't they I thought they got rid of it because it was only used for prostitution.
Yeah, we actually
murders.
we used to do a
And
segment.
murders, that's right.
We used to do a segment on DP,
Which I don't know anything about.
We used to do a segment on DP where we would read the casual encounter
Nice
Craigslist ads.
This photo here. All right, this is just part of it.
Oh my God.
There's definitely, if I scroll, there's definitely a dick in it.
Okay.
But this is what he's
I
going
never thought I
for.
would say this.
This is what he's
Thank
going
God
for.
he has facial hair. He looks horrific in that picture.
This is the picture he was like, hey, do you want to fuck? And then slides the dick in. Well, there you go.
He looks like an alien female.
Yeah.
He's a gray.
He looks like
He's a
one of
gray.
those-
He's a girl gray. He's Lady Jane Grey in that picture.
He looks like one of those Ann Getty's babies, but she dressed it up like a god.
Are we allowed to show the picture?
No, I don't want to do any of this.
This one.
No. Fuck you. Don't do it, dude. Come on. This is stupid.
I like Ben when he's done. I don't know. I don't want to do any of this. I hate all of this.
Let Ben get baked in peace and get on to the after show. The poor guy.
That's what we're
Working
about to
hard.
do. That's what we're about to do.
I searched for King Cobra's dick, and I'm pretty sure I found that Janine Garofalo looked like from earlier.
Oh, good eye. That's the one.
Yeah.
You found her.
Yeah, she came up when I searched King Cobra JFS dick.
Fucking good callbacks today. Good reincorporation.
That's-
good screenwriting.
That's weird, yeah.
It's it's a good thing we started writing and rehearsing these. I was tired of improv.
Yeah. It was really, we had to
Good
take a
job all
second
around,
take earlier because we went off script, so we faked that whole issue with the camera not loading. We're good at this.
Yeah. So we're going to go do the post show. It's on Vimeo tonight. All the links are already posted for all patrons and subscribe stars, $10 or more. The links are up for you and anyone who's a member of our stream. If you see the join link down below, anyone who's subscribed to that, you also get the post shows. And for those of you who aren't one of those, please check us out on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you download audio podcasts. follow us there because we're going to be posting tonight's post show on our RSS feed, which you can pick up there. So before we sign off, anything you guys want to promote?
Yeah, I mean, speaking of RSS feeds of podcasts, while you're adding the Drunken Peasants, which you absolutely should, also add the Loudest podcast. It's my podcast. Me and my girlfriend Sarancha go on crazy adventures each week. We've been reviewing a lot of anime lately. I had no idea how much you kids loved anime, but all
I love
you
it. They're crazy for it.
It's insane. I didn't know. Because when I was a kid, it was like you could like anime, but you also like magic and you magic cards and you play video games and Warhammer. They only like anime and they're nuts for it. I've watched
and everything else can fuck off.
It's weird. Like I've watched in the past couple of weeks, I've watched Beastars. I've watched Hajimete no Garu. I've watched the one with the girl with the big Sugoi Dekais. Watched Rent a Girlfriend. I'm watching all these animes. I just started watching K-On! And so we've been talking these past couple weeks a lot about how a boomer is reacting to this weird shit you kids watch. Arrow Manga Sensei? Jesus Christ. You people have problems, and we talk about it on the Loudest podcast. You can find us on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, wherever you can find the Drunken Peasants. You can find us.
Yeah. Scott.
Sick. I also have an RSS feed, and that feed, if you click on it, leads you to the worst year of our lives, where we're currently doing our top 10 movies of each year of the 2010s, and 2012 just came out. And the best movie of 2012 is, of course, 2012, starring Nicolas Cage. Anyway, check out The Worst Year of Our Lives. And then once you listen to it and realize I'm so great and don't have enough of your money, send it via paypal.me/NotScottHenson to me. Or just if you want something in return, buy a shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/ScottHenson.
And for those of you that were wondering what movie trailer I watched earlier, it was
Fat Man starring Mel Gibson.
Exactly. Boom. It's so fucking good. It's about Santa Claus. Mel Gibson plays Santa Claus.
Also, I wanted to mention.
It looks pretty sweet.
I wanted to mention our first private show of this month. We're going to be ranking. We did all-time fats. Now we're going to be ranking stand-up comedians, just stand-up comedians. Yeah, look at Asterios' face. I knew he'd react like that. The same way that we nominated and ranked people, we're going to do that. Yeah, cool. and there's not going to be ending credits because it hasn't been updated yet. Everyone who's a patron that qualifies for that, $15 or above, make sure you get your pledges in because I make it once a month, and I usually wait about a week before I do it. So
I want to personally thank Asterios and Asterios' mom.
Ah, damn it! I was just going to do that.
For allowing us his visitation rights.
The fan chat told me to personally thank Asterios and also to personally apologize for being a racist furry dirtbag.
Yep.
So I would like to do both.
I forgive you. You're cool. You're all cool. I love you guys.
Good
Love
night,
you too,
everybody.
Asterios.
Mwah.
Everybody have a good night. The new normal uniform has a lot of us searching our closets and drawers for men's essentials, like soft knit polos, tees, joggers, and active shorts. Whatever men's basics you need, Mack Weldon has you covered with unmatched comfort and fit. Personally, we put in our order from Mack Weldon. I'm excited to get it because my friends who have got it say nothing but the best about it. Its comfort, versatility, style is good, and the shopping ease and selection is amazing. Mack Weldon promises comfort and a consistent fit with essentials like socks, shirts, hoodies, underwear, polos, or active shorts. From working out, going to work, or on a date, Mack Weldon is for everyday life. Their wide range of customized fabrics can keep up with you no matter what your day looks like. You can also join Weldon Blue, Mack Weldon's free loyalty program. Level 1 gets you free shipping for life, and once you reach level 2 by spending $200, you get 20% off every order for the next year. And if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep and they'll still refund you, no questions asked. For 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com/peasants and enter promo code peasants. PEASANTS. That's MackWeldon.com/peasants. Promo code peasants for 20% off. Mack Weldon,